Win rate again. Keep going. Hello? Are we back? Okay, the YouTube stream has recovered. There we go. We're back. And yes, it seems like the Kosa's tech issues have migrated to me with her disappearance. That's unfortunate. You see me! Yay! I'm just trying to get back up to the point we were before Limbus and OBS crashed at the same time. Thank you, EC. 1, 2. Didn't stagger, sadly. And EC again. Didn't even kill. Didn't yield my flesh. With love, yeah. There we go. Okay, we're almost back. Just gonna try to skip ahead a bit to where we were before. Yeah, Don Quixote and Otis talking. Heathcliff running into the room and then being so stupid he didn't realize he was dead. And then King Tao revealing himself to be the betrayer we all guessed he was. We are back, and are we still live? I'm gonna hope a yes. There's no dropped frames right now. Wi-Fi says it's doing fine. We are here. Okay, thank God. Ah, it's you. I sussed out you didn't plan something like this, but you lack the patience to pull it off. Oh, you're quite observant. I thought I completely won you over. You must know that at H-Corp, there is but one path to survival and riches. Choose a family hierarch candidate and serve them with utter loyalty. But who in their right mind would serve young Master Bao Yu? He who has grown up with no hardship. He who doesn't possess even a single speck of ambition. Oh, you shut your bloody mouth, yeah? And you, rich boy. Oi, you just gonna sit there and let that bloke talk shite to your face? Why do I keep hitting enter before I ever finish typing? That is the same issue I have on Discord. But he's ready to don't have any ambitions. Have you got no self-respect? What do you have, anyway? Okay, everyone, shut up for a second. He's obviously taunting you. Stop indulging him. Family hierarch candidate. We don't know what it is. We know that that's the family hierarch trials are happening, and Jia Zichun assumed that Baoyu was Jia Baoyu, which is Honglu's real name, Jia Baoyu, was taking part, but Honglu says he had no plans to and never even brought a treasure. And the competition is cutthroat. Very cutthroat. Like, assassinate each other cutthroat. Wei, speak. I know that you have no means which wield a Heisho pack. So speak, which master did you choose to serve? Who controls them? Ah, so they are curious. Stay your sword, Zilu. Another unfamiliar voice from the shadows. Young master? Are you certain this is wise? Worry not, they're destined to be swept away by the morning dew anyway. You have such a punchable face. That is honestly impressive. It is a feat of genetics. They could ever a face as punchable as yours could ever be produced. It's a miracle. The trajectory of their fate shall not to alter course were they to witness me. The voice soon reveals himself from the shadows, walking into the light with a casual, assured gait. Huh? Seriously? You? Zichun is not impressed. I see, you're... Allow me to grace you ignoramuses with my exalted name. Oh my god, someone who actually says ignoramuses. I thought that was just a bit. I am Yuhua of the Shi family. You may know me as a very prominent candidate to the throne of the family hierarch. You look like you were bullied in middle school. You're that or tried to bully other people. Oh no! Oh no! I I recognize those sunglasses. I recognize those sunglasses. I recognize those sunglasses. He's back. He's back. An unexpected foe. A blast from the past. With that techno music and luscious hair. Okay. Who do we want in this team? Just good IDs that do a shit ton of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's here! The blast from that past with the techno music and that fabulous hair, Ricardo. Prominent? You? But of course! I claimed control of a branch of the Heisho packs. While you were wasting your time out there searching for the River of Immortality, or whatever. Oh, he'll show up in a second. I can't wait for his voice to do his voice again. The last time he was here, he beat us into the dirt, and it was only due to a basically Deus Ex Machina appearing that we lived. I don't even know where to start to refute that. I don't even know where to start to refute your brain-dead accusation. This is way beneath me. I don't even want to address you as my senior either. So, who is it? Big Brother Han? Nah, I can't imagine you would be interested in someone like you. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm asking whose teeth you've been sucking on to gain the control of the Mal branch. Because we both know for sure that there's no way in hell you have the means to control them, right? You little twerp! Are you sure you want to insult my height from where you're standing? Master Yuha, it doesn't seem like the mastermind of this operation was actually anyone important. Everyone, including me, has dismissed the dude who either got bullied or bullied others in middle school as the actual mastermind. He does not seem anywhere near smart enough. Agreed. I can tell just by the look of that traitor with the physiognomy of a deceiver. This is a waste of time. Hey, see you! Cut them all down. The mission was to assassinate them. To meet them in open battle, to take their lives if the hierarch candidates was not what was agreed upon. What the blah blah blah. Just shut up and do as you're told. I made fight to protect your life, yet I cannot do more. A Heisho needs no voices but that of the one who holds their leash. Looks like that Shi-Yuha doesn't even control these guys. There's an apt saying oft evoked in the East. A fox may pretend to the throne, but only with the blessing of the tiger. Shut up over there! Damn it, this Heisho pack is useless. Can't even get a simple job done. Zilu is not amused at that. Master Yuha, the Heisho pack here was merely as a backup plan. Our true strategy involves... True. This is fine. I have other plans to sweep you all away. Dude, you aren't being subtle. I already know what your plan is. No. No! Why? I'm not doing anything. Wi-Fi, come back. Please come back, Wi-Fi. I'm okay. We're alive. We're alive. Was there any stuttering there? Did it disconnect or anything? It seems fine, but the fact that the Wi-Fi disappeared for a second isn't a good sign. Any of y'all see any stuttering, or... Moreover, they are prohibited in touching, rather than entering, any designated residential areas during night in the back streets. This is the permanent, immutable taboo of the head, one of the very first to be introduced. Down again? Is it back again? I'm hoping it's back again. It says we're reconnected. going off the dropped frames, we are reconnected. The data is going through 6,150-ish. Are we back? Yep, are we back? Hopefully we are. Because according to this, it's still recording and working. Why is it doing this? Why would you like this, chat? Come on, please. There's been no responses, so I'm gonna guess we aren't. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check something. The indicator on the router says it's fine. Okay, I went over and checked the router. It says it's fine. Xana, are we back? Ormon, or anyone here? Just say we back if we are. Do-do-do, do-ba-do-do-ba-do. Come on. Yes, we are. Thank God. Wi-Fi, why are you like this? Why has the Kosa's Digimon foe migrated to my stream with her disappearance for a little bit? Why has it done this? Yeah. So, I know. So to explain for Xana, the sweepers or the night in the back streets are a phenomenon that happens everywhere around the city, in every single street and alleyway, between the time of 3:13 and 3:43 a.m. During that time, the sweepers, a basically endless horde of like monsters, people, whatever they are, that go through that go through everywhere, and that if you are inside, and just kill you. Like, straight up just kill you. And, well, actually, it's more like drink you. They drink you. And it is known that for basically anyone not, like, grade 4 or above, like in Fixer, or, like Syndicate terms, they're just dead. It's a death sentence to almost everyone. So there's a mandatory curfew everywhere in the city, every night at 3:13, and if you don't follow it, you die to the sweepers. Yeah, one of the very few taboos to be introduced. The effort of going through a myriad of paperwork to ensure that Mephistopheles is recognized as a residential vehicle was ultimately to capitalize on this taboo. Oh, Mephistopheles is recognized as a residential vehicle. So that's why the sweepers don't attack it. Okay. Yes, yes, it is as exactly as you say. What a stupid question to ask, making me anxious out of nowhere. That soured the mood. Come, let us leave. I'd only intended to have them see my face after all. Too bad I won't even remember them in a few days once they all get swept away. Wow, you're an idiot. Master, yeah, what? Zilu is just speechless. We best leave before any more unnecessary words are said. No dropped frames. Faust is right. These guys are acting way too suspicious to not have some scheme brewing back there. So overtly suspicious that I'm starting to wonder if they're trying to use reverse psychology on us into walking right into their trap. Well, when surrounded by nothing but uncertainties, there's a solution that usually works. Faust. Faust is intended to make the suggestion first, but it appears that you share the same idea. Yep, so, Otis. Yes, Executive Manager. We have 12 sinners, Jia Zichun and Wei on our side. And I don't think the so-called Mao branch are willing to fight. Which means that we only have 3 enemies. Shi Yuha, our guide, and Zilu, the assassin. we have the numerical advantage, don't we? You always make the most accurate read of the battlefield. What's going on over there? What's that tick-tocking noise? Qing Tao is slowly backing away. Our former guide seemed to have figured out what our conversation was about, because he took a few slow, careful steps away from Shi Yuha before bolting off into the distance. Smart man. Also, are we live? Because if you're typing in chat, I cannot see you. I've been thinking this all day, but he sure is a fast runner. Oh! What? What is it, Honglu? Did you remember something? I did. I had a hard time recalling this because he isn't from my family. But I remember now. You're big brother Yihua of the Shi family, right? Didn't that guy just announce that himself earlier? Honglu. Anyways, Honglu, I'm gonna go get that guy and beat the motives out of him. Is that gonna be okay with you? He's not from my family, but I'm sure Big Brother Yihua will be happy to answer your questions. Great! Another thing. As your commander, I should probably say something cool to start off the battle, right? Wow, that's gonna be so cool! Like something straight out of a story. I would have said something like this once. That, even if one side is the absolute advantage in a battle, the commander's words may be the deciding factor in who wins and who loses. So, I decided to borrow a few words from a book Honglu once lent me. It was a general who said it, I believe. Destroy them all! Oh, he's not here yet. Ooh. Zilu. Her on herself is she has a lot more health than all of them. Also, anyone here? Like, is it broken again? Okay, no, it's not broken. Okay, I thought it was broken. So first, magic bullet fire. That's not great. Roja Arcana Pierce. Etching Strike. Neutral. Favored. Let's go. Ah, you're talking to the coast. Okay. Yeah. So Zilu, it seems, is strong enough to be a boss fight on her own. Okay, Arcana Pierce. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Wait. I recognize that hit. Wait a goddamn second. This is who Mao Faust is based on. Who my most reliable ally is based on. Mao Faust, the person who just kills all enemies. Magic bullet fire. Dark flame has been inflicted. Oh, that's high speed. So that's your gimmick. You don't let us choose our clashes. Ugh, how rude. Passives, Crush Bloodthirst, Death Bright, do more count. If unit speed is faster, coin power +1. If in recovery, deal more. We have the speed. In 2 haste next turn on use, so you can't actually do anything there. Then Otis, you're dealing with this apparently. Then Roja, you're dealing with this one. You are apparently flashing this, so dominate. Then lastly, Mersault dominates and dominates. Let's go! Detonate magic bullet. 1, 2. I love how she's just using her gun as a melee weapon. It seems that's just how guns are used in the city because of how expensive bullets are. Like, you can buy a gun, like, sure. But bullets are a lot of money to get. We're almost to the Dagger threshold. I was kind of hoping she would win that class. Sad. Ishmael, thank you. Thank you, girl. Almost there. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, of course it had to be the last hit. I was hoping that that wouldn't happen. Doop, boop, 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 boop. Get all your weaker attacks out of the way. 1, 2, 3. Deathrite has been inflicted by Manager Esquire's orders. The Night Sanctuary. Draw the sword. 1, 2. Sway Knight Greatsword. Okay, then ignition. Malbranch, I'm gonna guess based on the fact they're super goddamn fast. I'm gonna guess rabbit. Wait. Let me just look up. What does Mal mean? A jacket or style suit with a Mandarin collar. What does Mal mean? That. Eh? In Chinese. Hair or feather? Okay, that doesn't explain jack shit. I'm guessing rabbit because they're really fast, but it could entirely be wrong. Oh, wait, no, that looks like a rabbit foot. It's probably rabbit. Yeah, see this? That little, like, bending there? Rabbit foot. Yeah, hairs. This one is not great. So I'll take that back. Go. Clear in the path, my lord. Remember to rotate the dawn. The Heisho pack are based on the phone Chinese zodiac. Oh, neat. So I guess, oh god, what will be the dragon branch then? Because if there's a rabbit branch, then there's probably tiger, dragon, all those. Ward, 1, 2, and 3. We're getting through Zilu just fine by Manager Esquire's orders. Bow, wow, wow, wow. Oh, why is her sanity type deception? Favored, dominating, 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 dominating. Go. Sway Knight Greatsword. Perfection. Drop the sword. Thank you, Merceau. Mersault is not a man. He's simply a force of existence. If Manager Esquire told if Dante told Merceau to fight the sun, he simply would, and he would win. Assault is a phenomena, not a person. A law of nature. Nice. Oh, the battle's over. Neat. Oh? Oh, it's here. Do you hear that in the background? It's coming back to you, isn't it? The techno music. The purple color. It's here. Oh? A strange tune crashes through the sound of this fierce battle. Is this electronic dance music? Something about it sounds familiar. Ah, finally. Thanks to the merry chase you've led me on, I have slid ever so slightly further into the world of the bristly. Ricardo, the middle's big brother from Canto 5. And yes, techno music is their signature music. And it is canon that they play it. It simply emanates from them like theme songs. As you approach a member of the middle, you simply start hearing techno music. Let's see. Title 2, Section 11. Rosie. The punishment for those who dare to flee from the middle's retribution begins by tearing their legs apart from their groin. I will make sure you suffer for all my time you wasted. What the fuck is that blighter doing here? What the hell's wrong with you? You've been stalking us all along? Since when is chasing after a thief conflated with stalking? All of you know that I'm still banished from the world of the luscious, thanks to you who dared to pinch my hair coupons. What the hell? Where did they come from? You guys are just pissing people off left and right, aren't you? Zilu, take him out! What an utterly insular fool. What did you say? Do you not know? That man. What's the middle doing here? Ricardo, a big brother of the middle. The last time he saw us, he killed every single one of the sinners and beat Ishmael down to the point she was considering giving up. The man who slaughtered the sinners like they were nothing. The man who almost forced me to self-destruct. Faust, don't tell me I have to get ready for that again. No, not yet. According to the evaluation data at the LCE, the sinners' powers have grown since their time at the Great Lake. The middle, one of the 5 fingers encircling the city. The 5 strongest syndicates that rule the back streets of the city. The thumb, the middle, the pinky, the thumb, the middle, the pinky, the index, and what was the last one? Not pointer. I forgot it. Yep, the 5 strongest syndicates. Those who rule over all others. And this is a big brother of the middle, who are basically, they have a book of grudges. Most of the grudges always end in death. Our chance of victory against this individual has risen to a meaningful degree to forfeit the battle before it even begins. By how much? And they are also, they killed every single person in Roja's hometown. Because Roja killed someone who had a sibling in the middle. And because they had a sibling in the middle protected them. And because they were killed, everyone who was meanly connected to the killing was slaughtered indiscriminately. By how much? Enough to put our faith in the uncertainties. Alrighty then, enough with the background noise. I don't know what your business is with these thieves, but I've personally traveled all the way to the eastern part of the city because I simply must exact my vengeance against him with my 2 hands. I could have simply informed my brothers in the east and let them handle this, but that just wouldn't do. I was determined to see this through to the end myself, even if it meant asking a great brother of the east for a favor. So, you there, Half-Pint and his cute mini entourage, get the hell out of my sight. The Middle's Book of Vengeance comes first. Yep, before she was a sinner. Roja got pissed that a tax collector was collecting a bunch of taxes like unfairly against her neighborhood that was poor, and even when the tax collector had so much money. So Sonia cautioned her. Her friend Sonia said, "We have to wait for the right exact moment." And Roja said, "That moment didn't come before these children all starved. I need to get it now." And so she killed her. And so she fed her neighbors and all those around her with the money that she gained from killing her. And then everyone she ever knew was slaughtered by the Middle for the crime of having killed someone connected to the Middle. Half-Pint? Huh? Keep bowling that fat lip of yours, minion of the fingers. You'll scare me at all with your cheap hairdo and garish as hell botched dye job. You're an H-Corp turf now. I am... He's going to die. love just the utter silence, just the, oh god, he just fucked up so badly. And Heathcliff, the one who pissed off the middle last time, is just like, wow, wow. Bloody hell, mate, that's messed up. He's far too absorbed in his own foolishness to see he's walking into his own demise. Unexpectedly, Ricardo's face wasn't contorting with wrath, even after enduring that barrage of insults. Instead, he looked surprised. A moment of silence followed, during which he seemed to be absorbed in thought. Ooh. Impressive. You just set a new record. You're the current record holder for how fast I can get written up in Ricardo's Book of Vengeance. Challenge, boy. You did it in 15 seconds. Then, with trembling hands, he reached down to grab his Book of Vengeance, opened it, and began to write something down in the paper, slowly and deliberately, as though to make each stroke of pen count. Unfortunately, your audacity is terminal. I will rip your jaws apart myself as punishment. Boys, make sure that this little band of thieves won't get away while I deal with this pipsqueak. What in the hell is this asshole talking about? Hey, Zilu! Who the fu- Actually, I don't care. Stop me if you can. Effective immediately, the punishment for all involved parties and bystanders at the site of your crimes shall be complete and total extermination. Yep, all involved parties and bystanders. The middle does not discriminate. I think we can slip away unnoticed in this mess. I don't think we've got much of a chance there. Ricardo practically rocketed over towards where Zilu and Shi Yuha were standing in a burst of speed. But his henchmen had already begun to slowly surround us as he ordered. Ready your weapons, everyone. Payback time for what happened at the Great Lake. Let's do this. Besides, I've got a score to settle with that son of a bitch. Wave 2. There they are. The middle. Who doesn't have full SP? You don't, so you need that. And then Otis. Actually, that's dominating. Okay, so then Otis, also dominating. Ishmael, also dominating. And Merceau, also dominating. There we go. Then you two just spread out your damage. Go. Before Roja was a sinner, she was a backstreets resident. A poor person, basically. And she was alongside Sonia when her backstreet area was being taxed heavily. Well, not taxed heavily. Being taxed by a cruel tax collector who had, like, no mercy or regret about what she was doing to the people around. And she was part of a group, the Eurodeve. A bunch of people who wished to assist and change the city. But it was too little too late for Roja. Not enough people were saved before those that she cared about all died. And so, well, not enough people, children started dying in the streets. And her friend just continued to profess caution in not moving forward too fast. And so she said to hell with it, and went on her own and killed the tax collector. Little did she know the tax collector had a connection to the middle. Her sibling was in it. And the middle takes care of their own. Oh, they take care of their own. So, for one day, and one glorious day, all those Roja loved gained, I'm not actually certain, I don't remember right. She was in the back streets, yes. I'm not sure if she was exactly a rat. Let's just spread out the damage a bit. Use the weaker skills. Kill. I'm not certain if she's a rat. Rat is the lowest of the lowest of the low. They didn't even have a house. I think Roja had a house. They had organization. Huh? There's an explosive noise from a distance, and moments later, Ricardo landed before us with a boom. I heard that the Heisho of the East were a tough bunch, But that lady was something else. So, why'd a woman like that suddenly split from a fight? Not my problem, I guess. She's getting run down the book, too. Time to take care of what I really came here for. Get ready for a beatdown, coupon thieves. It's time. Ricardo is here. And even though he's at half health, he still has enough health to be a full-blown boss. Little brother Wayner, sturdy little brother of the middle. What's your thing? Paralyze. The middle's Vendetta mark. When attacked by the middle, take more damage. Gain plus coin beast if they have it. When hit, inflict the middle's Vendetta mark. Then, on use, if they have it, gain clash power. Every time a middle ally is killed, gain offense level up. When the ally is killed, gain plus coin boost. Cannot be staggered while usable counter skills in this unit skill slot. Okay. Then sturdy little brother, he's the same as the rest. And then Ricardo, the boy himself. Target loses 5 SP. Watch your back. Heal 10 SP and heals target lose it. All allies heal 10 SP. After the middle is killed, gain plus coin boost next turn. So we need to kill them one at a time. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he's only at 60% HP. Oh, do. Bow, 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 bow. Wow, wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know where your resistances are. That's not great. Right, into solar plexus. Dominating. Perfect. Then, oh, that's hopeless. That's not good. Struggling. Still struggling. That's not good at all. Fuck. Yeah. Do we need to? No. Arcana beats can't clash with that. It's not a good clash, but it is a clash. That's not good though. That's very much not good. Oh, we won. Okay, good. Arcana beats. Ava. 1, 2, 3. Oh, she's taking the damage first. That's not good. Yep, payback. Acupuncture, acupuncture, acupuncture. Perfect. I was hoping that didn't go first, but apparently it decided to. Ward. It was because she was fastest, wasn't it? There we go. Boost. Then like Sanctuary. 1, 2. Didn't stagger, sadly. Then detonate magic bullet. It's picking. He didn't lose. Oh no, does he not lose sanity upon clash loss? Oh, that's not good. That's very much not good. How's your sanity? If level defeated ally was higher than or equal to the units. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. If the main target has 3+ Vendetta's mark, convert all skills to unbreakable coins. I need to take this with someone who doesn't have a Vendetta's mark. Otis. That's hopeless. Actually, the Odyssey had a purpose. Yeah, main target does not have a Vendetta's mark, so they aren't unbreakable. Oh, that was close. Okay, enough games. Heal allies. If there's panic allies, turn and depend blunt power up. I need to stagger them then. Okay. I need to stagger these guys. Do you have Vengeance Mark? No, where are you? How do I select you? There you are. You don't have Vengeance Mark. Can you take this? No, not really. I'll use it on Ricardo. Just use it on Ricardo. Then here, Arcana. No, regular Arcana. Use it on you. Dominating. That will definitely stagger. So I don't need to use whoever's. No, I don't need to interrupt this one. And who's the other one attack on this? Dawn. Dawn, attack this dude. And this guy is tells Ish to be staggered. You can take by Ishmael. That'll probably be normal. What damage do you take more of? You take more blunt. That's okay. Okay, there we go. Even at max. So, but Power Guard works there. Okay, we should be good. Go. With love, yeah! Oh, he's staggered. Wait, Ricardo's staggered? Gonna be entirely honest, I didn't anticipate that. Ricardo, his first fight traumatized me so badly. I did not expect that in the slightest. That fight was a... Oh, here's Otis's ego. I don't think you've seen it before. The Odyssey had a purpose. Gun sword! Boop. Then acupuncture. 1, 2, 3. Okay. He's still staggered. Like, just like this dude is staggered. Okay, this is... Will you deal max damage? You most likely will, and it'll make it so you die pretty easily next time. I'm gonna try to get close to the next stagger threshold. It's about a decent chunk. You're almost down. Just use your skill 2, and it'll probably stagger you. And Roja does have a bunch of HP anyways, doesn't matter. 36, 78, ignition, acupuncture. Blink step on Ricardo. The power of justice. 1, 2, 3. Staggered. Nice. By Major Esquire's orders. He lives. Ignition. 1, 2. Acupuncture. 1, 2, 3. We need to do like 300 damage to reach your next stagger threat. Oh no. Oh no. Magic Bolt Fire can't compete. Can Arcana Pierce can't compete. Otis, what about Pathos Mathos? Nope. Magical Girl Dawn. What about this isn't good, like, at all. That's a guaranteed clash loss. We don't have a way to clash that at all. I think what we just need to do is ignore it and pile on as much fucking damage as possible. Yeah. So, it's time to kill. Dawn. Magic Bullet Fire. Then yield my flesh. I'm gonna hopefully do enough damage to instantly kill him. And if I don't, I guess I'll die. Hex Nail. What? No! I didn't expect to lose that clash! That was dominating! In the name of love and hate, Dawn, please take care of this. Heed me, thou art more azure than justice, more... Yada yada yada. Magic circles that convert love into firepower. Laser beam! So, 1 decent chunk. God damn it, didn't hit heads. That's not good. I don't think we did enough. Payback, Dawn staggered. Arcana Pierce. 1, 2, 3. Not enough. Not even close to enough. Payback. That's fine. Yield my flesh. No. Magic Bullet Fire. 21 damage. Not good. Not anywhere near enough. Fuck. That's not good. Everyone is staggered. Well, almost my entire team is staggered. Okay. Oh, someone died. Someone just fully died. And then, yoop. Okay, take the damage for us, please. All of them are fully dead. We can't, like, intercept them at all. We just have to hope we oh, we did not outspeed. Roja is dead. Faust lives. Sever not. Heathcliff, please. 1, 2, 3. No. And now there's more metal people. Hopeless, 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 hopeless. We can't get rid of. We can't take knocking off your back. How much damage until you stagger again? 50. 50 damage. I can do that, right? I hope I can do that. Ryoshu, get some SP up. Faust. We need SP, so you're using representation emitter. Doesn't matter if this is bad. This doesn't work that great. We're needing it. We just need Faust to hit heads, and it should be guaranteed. He just needs to hit heads on the first one. Come on. Stagger, please. Go. Oh. Thank you, Faust. Thank you, Faust. Faust knows how outcomes. I think that might be enough to stagger. It's close, at least. Oh, Faust is dead, though. The Pathos Mathos will beat kicking, and that will stagger him. Thank you, Otis. The Odyssey had a purpose. Doop. Hit, and stagger. Ooh. Leap, brightness, low plexus. 1, 2, 3. Then can't let you through. 1, 2, 3. Draw the sword. 1, 2. Then snag harpoon. Heathcliff wins this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost staggered. Oh, we won! We did it! I first tried the second Ricardo fight. I didn't expect that at all. I expected to lose that fight, like entirely, honestly. Oh, y'all here? Wait! A shout comes across the battlefield, just as the sudden appearance of Ricardo was making things incredibly more difficult for us. Huh? Didn't that guy split? What's he doing there? Laughing his butt off. We finally lost the plot. Failed plan after failed plan, dictator, I suppose. Oh, maybe that was too much. But I mean, how could I not laugh, right? When after all that, everything's come together perfectly according to my plan. You hear this too, don't you? The sound of the city. The sound of the back streets. Do you hear the sound of crashing waves? Waves. When the sound of battle came to a stop with Shi Yuhan's sudden shout, we all suddenly began to notice the low crawling sound of omen that had been swirling under the commotion. Something's melting, regurgitating, or perhaps boiling over. If not, it's seeping, it's siphoning. It's a trace that was at once living and dead. Crashing and breaking, devoid of any recognizable stops. The lines between where it begins and ends blurred. Yes, like waves. Current time is 0321 hours. Then it's too late. It's begun. We're too late. The night in the back streets. We've never been outside of this hour, have we? It was past 4 in the morning when we briefly set foot in the outskirts. So, no, we have. This will be our second time. Though it must be noted that the time of day was not a matter of concern then, as we were in the outskirts. They're finally all getting swept away like trash. Oh, how I've waited for this moment. What's he on about? You can't possibly be thinking the sweepers will somehow break the taboo to help you. Still missing the point, botched purple dye job. Zelu, let us leave the cut to the promised location. Huh? Did he actually scamper all the way here just to gloat at us and run away? Idiot. Indeed, Shihua gloated at us, walked back over to us, gloated, ran away. Shihua gloated at us with a confident boast, as though he was finally ready to face us, only to turn tail again with an unmistakable look of relief. I don't get it. Does he actually believe the sweepers will help him? Faust? Indeed, sweepers do not invade residential areas. However, what if where we're standing isn't actually a residential area? What are you talking about? Look, this place has got walls, beds, beddings, and... I guess the walls felt weirdly mushy and... melty. Oh, no. It wasn't just Roja who realized what was going on. The other sinners all began to look around in confusion as well. The walls of the Kezhan had all but melted away, leaving nothing behind. As though the place we slept the night in was but a house and a painting. Our realization came too late, as the wave-like noise from earlier had already encroached right up to where we were. And unlike the other times, when they'd simply part around the bus, they were coming straight into the remnants of our lodging. The sweepers have arrived. The night in the back streets. The nightmare of every city dweller has come true. 3333 4512 1111 5523 220000. They're here. 333 114 954 1723. What's going on? Wait. There. This is ridiculous. Sweepers! How dare they break the taboo so brazenly? Heh. Looks like I'll be facing the waves tonight. What are you so excited about this? I mean, we've got to... Let's make some things clear. It's clear that if we do nothing but stand around, they'll sweep us all away. 145199772. Damn it! We have to make our stand here. The sweepers have arrived. The night in the back streets has commenced. Do you see it, Zan? The reason why the curfew is held to. Here it is. The night in the back streets. Here they are. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. There's so fucking many of them. Just... Also, I like how you can just see Ricardo and the boys back there. Ricardo and the boys! They're all fighting the sweepers, too. There they are. It's just Ricardo, the one unique dude that showed up, and they have the first wave. Passive. That's damage taken. On turn end, if anyone died, heals HP. On kill, heal HP. Heal SP equal number of starting receivers, and when joining after wave 2, enter with SP. Fight. Kill. Do not allow yourself to be swept away. The waves shall not end until this night is over. Oh, that's a lot of bleed. 1, 2, 3. I can't see shit because of how many sweepers there are. Go. Come on, beat them back. Oh, great, unbreakable coins, of course. Power counter dominating. Power guard. Favored. struggling. That's not good. Power guard that. If you're struggling, that won't help anymore. Swordplay of the homeland. Go. It shall be done. The trash disposal will not be allowed to commence. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Raise the sight and sound. Come on. Boop. Doop-a-doop. Doop. Not dead, sadly. Magic bullet, fire. Do-do-do. Hit a couple. Acupuncture. 1, 2. We lost a single coin, sadly. 1, 2, 3. And Dawn is staggered. Of course he is. That's not good. Do-do-do. Okay, we need to climb. We need to make the climb faster. Unopposed, favored. Come on, take care of them. 1, 2, 3. Then it shall be done again. Break the fuel. Don't let them through. Swiftly protection. You will not be allowed to attack. Oh! Z-Chun is fighting with us. I didn't notice. If I did, I would have had Dawn in her Yuri outfit. 1 sword impaled. There we go. Do-do-do. Dominating. Dominating. Favored. Dominating. 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 Can't figure it out to lose these clashes. Arcana. Tear and pierce. 1. And it's dead. Just a single coin. That's all it takes. Actually. Night falls on the back. Night falls upon the back. I'm changing the title because I thought of a better one. Hello, Z-Chun. Please win your clashes, girl. Yep. 1, 2. That's so much rupture count. Jeez. Dominating, dominating. Unopposed, unopposed. Struggling, favored. Power counter that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. Go. It's dead. Good. God, there's so much fighting going on. I cannot see anything. Come on. Go. Crimson Phoenix. Thank you, Z-Chun. Where are the villains? 2 swords have been better than Roja. She is at her full potential. It is time. Oh god, there's so many of them. Wave 2 begins. Do. 2. 1, 2. How much magic bullet do you have? Not as much as I would like, so I'll keep going. Favored, favored. We want more magic bullet. We're at less than 4, so we want to gain 1 magic bullet. Dominating, unopposed, dominating. Fight. There's so goddamn many of them! Detonate magic bullet. Yep, there we go. We've reached 4 magic bullet. Perfect. A death evasion. One and 2. Faded faith. 1, 2, 3. Not enough to kill it. Crash disposal is beaten by ignition. Come on, just stagger. Perfect. 1, 2. That's a stagger. That's not good. Unopposed, one-sided guard. 1, 2. Reversed beats, reversed arc. Now we have enough to use Magic Bullet Fire, so we're going to kill all of them in this one turn, basically. 1, 2, 3. Let's go! Trace of Sight and Sound. Dead. Perfect. Reverse beats, reverse Arcana Slave. It is time for Don Quixote to show off her utterly absurd amounts of damage with this skill. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we hit head, but still. 202. Pretty good. And then again. 1, 2, and 3. Magic Bullet Fire. We have 4, so we'll have 4 attack weight. Nope. 1, and fire. Nice. With the tear-sharpened sword. Strike the evildoers down. Crimson Spring. 1, 2. There we go. Then Crimson Phoenix. Staggered with the tear-sharpened sword will kill. They're all down. Next. Oh, there's more. Yep. Need to deal more crushing blows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need that skill 3 in order to deal with that. Unopposed. Favored. Tower guard there. Get more magic bullet. Come on, go. Clear the path. The path is shrouded in darkness. We must get through. Arcana, tear and pierce. Die. It's dead. With love, yeah. Ah, Dawn is just a pleasure. The only thing about Unbreakable Coins is that it's undodgeable damage. Unless you have an evade, then it changes. Of course, Z-Tune. Please don't get staggered, girl. Yep, Crimson Phoenix. I think you're about to get staggered unless you manage to stagger this dude. 1, 2, 3, 4. You didn't do it. You're gonna get staggered. 1, 2, 3. Detonate Magic Bullet. 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 3. Ignition. 1, 2. Okay, there's a couple left. Take care of them. Power counter. 1, 2. 2. And dominating. Favored. Unopposed. Dominating. Favored. Go. Trace the Sight and Sound. Oh, great. They have persistence again. Sweepers have a sort of pseudo-immortality. They take a lot to kill. And even when you think you killed them, you haven't, because they just come back to life. Well, that's 3. That was 3 identical clashes when we had a much higher SP than them. Of course. I'm not even surprised. It just happens to that. Project Moon luck just happens. I said in Hey Show Mao. Once again. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. We're at the 20 stack. Nice. With the tear sharpened sword. And they're dead. Ignition. Okay. Next wave starts in 1 turn. Just kill. Kill. Kill them all. Clear the path. Kill them all. I hope I'm not too boring for y'all. It's just, I don't really know how to commentate over fights. So, sorry. If y'all have anything you want to talk about, feel free to bring it up and I'll just chatter on. Trying to put together more stuff for the Elf Corp thing. And I realized that personality traits actually have like effects in Elf Corp. I just thought it was just randomized. I didn't realize it was because of their personality traits. Wave 2 complete. Wave 3, incoming. The battle was long and grueling. Even Ricardo and his henchmen appeared visibly exhausted after the second wave. Big bro, we messed up. We never should have put you through this trouble in the first place. Don't worry about it, kid. He's taking a brother who came all the way from the south and guided him safely through the labyrinth that is H-Corp. I'd say you've done more than enough. No one could have expected that we'd be fighting the sweepers of all things. If we're able to withstand the sweepers, enemies that could give even the middle trouble. Practice makes perfect, and perfection makes an expert, huh? I guess Hong Lu wasn't too off the mark. Man, we would have long been swept away by the horde if we still knew at this. Ishmael, who was taking this brief downtime to check the sharpness of her harpoon, was right. We've been through something like this before. Fighting against an endless horde of enemies, long battles of attrition. It wasn't new. And that very experience was definitely an edge we had against these enemies. Of course. Can we even handle the third wave at this rate? There was no choice but to withstand it. Nothing was certain just yet. We still had the third wave to survive. Oh. Carry out his sentences as soon as we survive the third wave. I mean, we're all basically in the same boat. That guy just can't help but have it out for us, huh? Why would I ever... Gah! The third wave begins, and with it, the buildings suddenly begin to shift violently. What the hell? The buildings are changing? What? Hold on, what's going on? The buildings are shifting! What's happening? I remember asking all of you guys to read the damn pamphlets. Buildings inside H-Corp shift every once in a while. I didn't know it would be like this, but still. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like the building we're in is shifted by much, Executive Manager. As soon as Otis finished, an errant building suddenly jutted violently from the ground, rising in a diagonal burst, and struck Ricardo square in the chest, sending him blasting off into the skylane. Wait. Did they fucking Team Rocket is blasting off again, Ricardo? Did they do that to Ricardo? Team Rocket is blasting up again, Ricardo. That's amazing. I love it. We shall rotate the course. There's even a little star in the background. Damn you. Mark my words. This is also going into the books. Ricardo wasn't the only one that got practically punched by a building. Big bro! The henchmen of the middle, who had formed a defensive square to withstand the waves, were blasting off in all directions. Or maybe they were falling? I wasn't sure anymore. What is happening? The movement of the buildings has significantly reduced the enemy population in this area, Dante. This is an opportunity. None of those irritating bastards are off in a box. I think this is definitely more doable now. I can feel the spirit rising among the sinners. Come on, let's do this. We've done this kind of fight 1,000 times. Attrition is our way of fighting. There we go. Third wave. Final wave. Do 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 do. Doop 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 boop 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 boop. Who are you charting with? Z-Tune and Malfaust. Okay. Dominating, unopposed. Dominating, dominating, dominating. Unopposed, unopposed, unopposed. It shall be done. Doop-a-doo. 1, 2, 3. So now that we're back in a fight, what should I ramble about? I guess a couple of like character ideas I've done. Like Mon knows this, and probably Xana too. And I'm not certain if anyone else is here other than you two. I'm not even sure if Xana's here right now. She hasn't talked in chat in a while. But for the character I'm doing for the BA character I made, it's entirely just I want to see how like a Genki girl I can act. Mon exists, much to the consideration of the coast. I want to see how Genki girl I can go. Just like, well, not Genki, just cheerful, excited doggo. Because just it wasn't even on purpose. I just realized, golden. I came up with the character concept because like, I don't know what to do with this character. Like, Mon gave you gave me the idea for the Mystic, the golden ratio, and then I was like, oh, I wonder what club I should do, and I was like, Seminar seems the most interesting here, so I guess I'll go with that one. Oh god, we're running low on health. That's not good. Power counters, stay alive, dominate the playing field, don't die. We almost have enough to use 2 of those in succession. Yeah. But the way the character concept came into being was I was looking up clubs to go in because I knew I wanted to do Millennium because just Millennium's interesting. I like it. I like the school, honestly, and it seems the school likes me because the students keep showing up for me. And then I was just like, what would be an interesting character to have to contrast the people in Seminar? Like, we have overly serious Yuka, who is just kind of breaks that, like, it's mostly an act. She's not too overly serious and is very passionate about what she's doing. Oh, kill them all. We're almost done. We are done. Let's just use all the strongest skills to get it over with. Yeah, there's overly passionate Yuka, who like tries to act like stoic, but is too emotionally driven to do that. There's Noah, who just like loves teasing her. She's generally just a tease. I'm not really certain how her personality is other than that. Kyoki is chaos and just a gremlin, but isn't like an energetic one. More like a yay, I'm doing this now. This is fun. But I was just like. And then I remembered Rio, who is just like absolutely, just utterly, like not even emotionally driven. What is it called again? Oh, there we go. It's done. And survived. That's a new banner. It's usually victory. That's different. Was that the last of them? Current time is 0424 hours. About 10 minutes until the night of the backstreet ends, but we can relax now, given that we survived the 3rd wave. The buildings are also no longer shifting. Stability has been restored. We did it, Executive Manager. But bloody hell, finally! The sinners all collapsed to the ground from exhaustion. There was a Kezhan here, but it's gone now. Despite the fact that we haven't moved at all from our initial positions, there wasn't even a trace of it having been here at all. We realized that we'd been relocated on top of a roof, as though we'd all just awakened from the dream of sleeping in a building that never even existed. That was one hell of a battle, man. I thought it was done for. This is killing me. I don't know if we could survive that Herod's Test Loon, if that Herod's Test Loon wasn't near to draw some of them away. Guess we got something to thank him for. So that's all they've got in a head-on battle. Art thou acquainted with these foes, young Ryoshu? A fucking course I've heard of them. Their scent of blood, 'twas faint, but it cannot be. No. 'Twould be best to not linger over long on this thought. Why not dig deeper? Letting ephemeral inspiration slip through your fingers is the death of creativity. I said I wouldn't linger on it. Don't rush me. Whatever. How uninspiring. Guys, now's not the time to bicker. Ryoshu Nagyote's words were indeed unnerving, but we'd have plenty of time to discuss that once we return to the bus. If we can return in one piece. Shiyuha. I'll be frank, that was impressive. I thought for sure you'd have been long swept away by now. Shiyuha must have been waiting somewhere nearby to watch us die, because it did not take long for them to reappear before us. Perhaps they agreed upon a new deal while we were fending off the waves of sweepers. The Mao branch and Zilu were both approaching us in an intimidating gait that contrasted their earlier passivity. Damn it! Executive Manager! We have too many high-risk, high-fatigue battles in succession. I hate to offer such disloyal advice, but it may be wise to avoid this battle at all costs. Thought don't seem like an option to me. I look around. Most of the sinners were either dead, trampled and chopped into small, unrecognizable pieces. They're barely holding on at best. I can bring them back. I always do. But when they're completely surrounded us, I don't know if I can bring them back in time to protect me. They might just cut the sinners down as soon as they get back up. Well, this is well within my predictions. I can simply finish off anyone that hasn't been swept away. Dude, stop just saying that. Now a stage is set for my ascension. For the next 10 minutes, no sweepers, let alone anyone, is coming here. You know why? Because who in their right mind would leave their homes when the night is in the back street is still ongoing? And look at everyone, even that annoying idiot from the middle's been taken care of too. Somehow. Bah! You. How much of this was your plan? How much, you ask? The whole thing, of course! All the way back to that construction site that blocked your path. The one who deceived that unscrupulous fool of your company. It was me! The one who put this pitiful Quingtao who doesn't even have a family name with you. It was me! The one who contacted the Triax office to challenge you for a duel. It was me! And guess who it was that relayed your real-time location to all kinds of forces in the district? Yes, it was me! In this trashy lodging without a residential permit? All devised by none other than yours truly using K-Corp's technology. Q-Corp's technology. I see. It was good. It's so good. It was so good, wasn't it? What a perfect strategy. What did you think? Aren't I great? Aren't I so utterly clever? This is exactly what I deserve to be the next fan of the hierarchy. A folly to speak those words. An unfamiliar voice echoed from the dark. There was neither animosity nor hospitality, only utter serenity and nothing else. The speaker approached us, walking under the narrow ray of moonlight that shone between the shifted buildings. In his hand was a decapitated head illuminated by the pale light. King Tao. Blood dribbles from the severed neck, and the wide-open eyes remain frozen at its final moments, filled with utter terror. He walks towards us in step with the drip, drip, drip of the blood. It can't be Gia Q? I knew Yeehaw was working for someone, but it was him. Why do you have Queen Tao's head? I have brought the wayward pet to his master, that it may once again be leashed. There is a serpent, my lord. Leave it. We needn't shoo it away. What? You were loaned the Heyshiel pack so that you may simply get in their way, no more. I see. Was there a sudden change of heart once you held the leash in your hands? That to return to the Shi family's side would be of your benefit. No, you knew all along. What, I must ask, is everything to you? Your vision is too limited for my lord's wisdom to comprehend. The wise fails to peer through the narrow-sighted eyes of the fool. Translation, you're too stupid for my lord to understand. But if by everything you refer to how you feigned abandonment from the Shi family to secure my lord's trust, indeed, it could be said that we do know everything. Yeah! Don't kill me! Please don't kill me! I will share with you my most guarded secrets. At the Shi family, and right, the 10 Blades of the East! Yes, the thumb! But Shi Yuaha could speak no more. A serpent! It reminds me of the purple tear. For a serpentine blade struck from the umbra and severed his head from his torso with ease. And there's Chunky. He's dead. Little Yuho, have I not warned you time and time again to guard your tongue against the creeping desperation? I believe that we've gathered the intelligence we have hoped to collect, my lord. You didn't pursue the serpent, Zilu. His voice boomed as he commanded those who appeared to be his officer. The tall-built man took a ponderous step from the shadows and stood before us. With an enigmatic expression, he wordlessly looked at Yuhua's decapitated head, now lying on the ground, then at us. It was as though he was gazing upon the clouds or blades of grass. I shall take them with me. He picked up Yiqua's decapitated head before gesturing at his officer with a nod. Ah, here it is, my lord. Wrap their heads in the stasis wraps. The decomposition won't set in anytime soon. And with those bandages, he begins to wrap them up in a practiced motion. He does not pay us any attention, as though we weren't even worth the attention. Return to me once you are finished here. Yes, my lord. Hold on. You can't just show up out of nowhere and... He did not reply, his eyes gazing, yet reflecting nothing but hollowed emptiness. And just as he emerged from the darkness, he vanished into the shadows, carrying 2 decapitated heads. Hello, Roja! And we have beaten them. There we go! And it seems that Xana has well and truly dipped. Number 26, Alliance. And Ricardo's blasting off again! Things weren't looking any better. I could instinctively tell that they were different from anyone or anything when faced in Huang Yuan so far. Yes. She was a full-blown boss, and we didn't even get down to the last part of her health bar before she simply left, and were interrupted by the middle. I don't suppose our lord left them alive only for us to slay them. Then perhaps it would be apt to I introduce myself, as it is common courtesy to do so. Call me Xingong. I have been a humble student of my lord, Master Q's teaching. Jia family? Zigong. My lord, Master Q. Somehow I was reminded of this discussion King Tao refused to finish. For when the far one comes betwixt the burnt doors, shall a star fall astray. As for the song, it's a song that's become rather popular in the back streets in the recent months. This is not the place to discuss such matters. I will share the tale in a more appropriate setting. Later, should we come across it. Name's Dante. I'm the manager. I decided to speak up, struggling through the pressure. I instinctively knew that we had to find out as much as I could about that man from earlier. They introduced themselves as Manager Dante. I see. Your candidness is appreciated. Zilu, withdraw the Mao. It seems that we need not contend with them at the moment. Very well. It seemed that they had the very same thought about us. Now, is that sufficient proof of our intent to engage in a brief discourse? To discuss some matters with you to mark a courtly ending to this encounter should be of benefit for us, for the prospects of our future. So, ask away, as they say. That's when Jia Zichun stepped forward, after having retreated from the domineering presence. So that's what the suspicious songs I heard in the back streets were. It's about you guys, wasn't it? So, are those lyrics true? So that's what you wish to know. Zichun of the Jia family. It is said that you possess talent in rhetoric, yet walk a path beclouded by concern and anxiety. Truly, your insignificance precludes your part in greatness. Wei, don't speak for me. I would have been the first to say anything if I thought she was wrong. Yes, my lady. Shi Yuha, you're the one who sent him after us, right? Close yet not exact. He was an agent of the Shi family, sent to spy on my lord's doings. We had bestowed him control of the Heisho pack, for we had found his conduct shallow, and saw a means of learning more of the Shi family's machinations. And it seems that once granted power, the boy mistook himself for a man with the wherewithal to represent the Shi family. So, you used him. Just as he sought to use us. Though he was quite shallow in his strategy compared to our own. So, what now? I don't think you're looking to kill us, right? No, nothing. Do whatever it was that you had sought to accomplish here. You're letting 2 of your master's rivals go, just like that? What a strange thing to say. Look around as I might. I fail to see any rivals here. Oh, she's dissing us. She's dissing Honglu and Zichun. Then, why did you order Yuha to attack us? You said it yourself. We're not even your rivals. The manager inquires why you commanded Yuhua to carry out this assault against the Limbus Company. They fear, yet seek to gain understanding through that fear. Yet they remain wanting in a certain what the hell does that word mean? I have not seen that one before. Perspicacity. The quality of having ready insight into things or shrewdness. Okay. My lord has always said that if one learns not from a plight, then no discourse with them shall bear fruit. Instead of giving me a straight answer, Zigong left me with only a puzzling comment before she brushed past us. I have given you courtesy enough. This is a good time for us to depart. Now, do stay nicely within your borders, as you've remained here thus far. I would greatly despise an odd splash of ink marring the great painting. With that, Zigong walked into the shadows cast beneath the forest of buildings. Zilu and the countless heisho that had surrounded us also disappeared within them. Finally. I looked around just in time to see Otis collapse, while the rest of the sinners lay dead or barely clinging to life. And there was Zia Zichun, who'd collapsed to the floor as well, and Wei, who was tending to her wounds. And me, who somehow survived throughout all of that without getting decapitated. And the night that put us through multiple brushes with death came to an end. The day breaks. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything that's happened. That Big Brother Q! I see. Once the day broke, we tried to take a quick walk outside to recover from the exhaustion of the night. It was also to decide our course of action from here on, and we had also to decide if we wanted to travel with Jia Zichun, with whom we shared our destination. Hello? Did you forget how to make a concerned face or something? How are you maintaining that irritating poker face through the whole conversation? Of course not. Classic Gia family secrecy, huh? Always hiding something. I bet you are too. If you are, you better spit out now. I don't have the time to casually stroll about with my B2 enemy. Ji-chun, as I've always said, the seat of the family hierarchy is of no. Fine. Even if you were lying, I do know that you haven't prepared anything for your assignment anyway. Changing the subject. Jia Zichun, who was chatting with Hong Lu, methodically slowed down enough to walk right next to Mia as though she was executing steps of a plan. You lead my brother's faction, don't you? About what I wanted to talk to you earlier. I guess I do? For now, at least. Earlier? Oh, is this about a conversation back at the Kezhan? Brother, translations, please. Of course. Dante is unquestionably our manager. Great. Let me make a proposal then. Become my faction for the duration of the family hierarchy evaluations. Help me out. What? Wow, bold. It's can we do that? Can we do that? Why not? You guys managed to stall even the sweepers. That means you command a formidable force. Besides, you're headed to the family mansion anyway, aren't you? You just don't know what to do once you get there. And as for competition, well, my brother doesn't care about the whole thing anyway. So, why don't you join me? Help me become the family hierarch. I'm not like other older siblings. I always pay my debts, whether that's for a favor or for a grudge. And if you can't trust me, I opt to make it written. Can we do that, Faust? Rotate to the Faust. Rotate the Fausto. Spin. Faust deems Sia Chishun's plan, her explanation at least, rather flawless. Having such an ally at the apex of a wing will be a great boon to Limbus Company as well. I guess so. Then I don't see any reason to refuse her offer. Hong Lu's busily in our conversation, boiled the discussion down to a clearer explanation, and relayed it to Jia Zichun. Perfect. It is said that formation of such an alliance should come with a grand banquet to mark the occasion and to cement the upcoming coalition. The banquet's on me. Once we get closer to the central zone, let's find a nice Kezhan to discuss our future ventures together. You're Dante, right? Let's make this thing work. Let's. I was still bewildered by the turn of events, but Jia Zichun reached out for a handshake with such earnestness that I found myself almost drawn to shake her hand in return. Now that I think about it, this is the first time we've ever made ourselves an ally that wasn't specifically selected by the company, huh? Well, if that's the case, I really hope we can have at least one ally who doesn't meet a terrible end. After the banquet, we walked out. Elika's hand to find Mephistopheles waiting for us in the middle of this road. Wow, man, I never thought about it, but now that's just standing like this in the middle of the road, at the street, it really stands out, doesn't it? Is this your usual ride? Glad to see that you're all safe. Salad and Pilot walked out from inside the bus. So did you guys take care of business? I have some more pressing things to talk about. Listen well, do you have any idea how much trouble your stubborn, subordinate little connection... Yes, Miss Faust already gave me a report. Pilot? Oh boy. Yes, ma'am. By the way, he's awkwardly stepping forward. He probably already got a hell of a talking to from Sod. Real mighty sorry about that, y'all. I've only ever been part of eradication missions, never in this espionage business, so... Pilot? What did I say about making an excuse and do apology? I forget what I said. Real mighty sorry, for real. This King Tao guy approached me and sweet-talked me into going along with that plan of his. So I got too cocky, assuming I knew better than my seniors. I'm sorry too, I forgot that he's still a new guy in the business. Of course he'd be prone to making these mistakes. Looks like we'll both be writing letters to explain our failures together, huh? You're both getting disciplined for this? The disciplinary action is unlikely to be anything of significance. The LCB team came out unscathed, all things considered. However, it is likely that they may have to work for half a year without pay. What? Fucking wow. I'd consider it a win if all we're getting docked is pay. Next time I'll do it. I promise. Next time I'm gonna get real good at this job. I'm gonna become someone who can actually provide good assistance to y'all. Of course, Pilot. You really should. In fact, you have no choice but to become a contributing member of the team when I'm done with you. Let's really get to it, huh? No one's dying or getting fired under my watch as long as I'm their manager. I'll make sure of it. Sinclair is sad because he reminded of Effie. Yeah. Right. Almost forgot to tell you, Sod. It's real important business stuff. Going forward, we're gonna... Oh, yeah, I was gonna bring that up sooner or later. We just got the orders from the LCA. Salad provided a small device from her pockets and began reading from it. Upon arrival at the central zone of H Corp, the LCB will participate in the family hierarchy evaluation with a candidate. We're going to anyways. Now this bus team's actually gonna be my... The LCB will present the following sinner as their chosen candidates. Sinner number 6, Hong Lu. Finn! I didn't expect the Finn to just come in and like the sudden dung. Amazing. You can't do that! What the hell? All of you! I'm gonna make you throw up everything you just ate! You assholes! She just treated us to a banquet to celebrate our coming together to help each other, and now she's pissed at us because we're not even coming to help her. And there we go! It's here. Canto 8. The Surrendered Witness Scene. That's not an ominous name at all. There we go. The Surrendered Witness Scene. H Corp District 8 Nest. Now. Homeward bound. I'll start part 1 and probably finish it in a different stream. Let us go. I have everyone deployed. Ooh. Roll call. Who's here? Flowers wilt, petals fall. A drizzle of bluff and sky blotting. Colors fade, fragrance dies. But who shall mourn their passing? Sound off! Mon's here! To the garden I grow, in hand a flower rake, only to pace, lest crushed the scattered blossoms I make. Also, Mon, have you seen Canto 8? Or are we both going in basically blind? Also, GQ is absolutely going to be an antagonist, because like that dude has so much menace. Thus, also going in blind. Thus, in this troubled world, I believe to shut my eyes is my sole reprieve. Wait a goddamn second. To shut my eyes is the sole reprieve. That's the same thing Angela said in Nerunia. That was why she was always had her eyes closed in Elcorp, because that was her only reprieve from the endless sights of repetitiveness. Oh. Wait, Hierarch of Hong Yuan. Hong Yuan is the name of the district of H Corp. Oh. We're presenting Hong Lu to become a wing head. Oh. Little Bayou, you must have walked and toiled tirelessly on your journey home. Ah, I wouldn't say I suffered much, my grandmother. My days were always filled with new and interesting things to see. What are they talking about over there? They're sitting so far apart that I can hardly hear them. I mean, is this even a dining table? I can't even see you sitting at the other end from here. Oh, wow. That's a big dining table. Ah, is there anything bothering you, dear guests? If this humble servant can help with anything... Oh, Heathcliff, what are you doing? Oh, does something bother me, alright? In the middle of a meal. Can you please stop? No, not at all. Nothing bothering us at all. Everything's good. Heathcliff? No, that's rude. Gia family, Lady Wang. Is that his mother? Is that Hong... We're meeting Hong Lu's family? Just gonna come to Canto 8 now. Yeah, just gonna write in Discord starting Canto 8 now. Starting Canto 8 now. Starting Canto 8 now. Okay. Now, Bayou, my boy. Will you introduce me to your friends? Oh boy, I never know what to ask another about those parents. Should I look? Is there no besides a replied smile? I hope I don't come off too smarmy. It's nothing to fuss over. Think of this as your own place and enjoy your time here. Ooh, thank you. But ooh, this place is so huge I can hardly relax. I'm worried I might get lost going for a cup of water. It's that big? Don't you worry. We have stray people shelters located all around the house for that. Our servants visit them once a month to collect anyone who's unfortunate. What? Hong Lu, what? Your house is that big? His house is so big that people get lost in it, so they have shelters in the house for people to find, and they check them once a month for people who are lost there. The fuck? Hong Lu, that's the funniest joke you've ever told. I wasn't joking, but I'm glad you enjoyed it anyway. I must ask, Hong Lu, for I spy no other sibling of yours here. This is quite odd, for I thought this would be a welcoming party for your return. Yeah, that feels like an SCV at the house that big. Agreed. Hey, it's my welcoming party too! But besides, what makes you think we never want to see their stupid faces? Just to get mad? It's been like 10 whole years since we even shared a meal together. Oh, and don't even think about trying to chat me up. Did you already forget what I said earlier? There's nothing between us anymore. We're enemies. She's angry about paying for a feast for us. Hello, Monarch 445. Probably. I just can't wait for you. Welcome, Monarch 445. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Fish. Oh, thank you for the follow, Monarch. Thank you very much. Glad to see you here. Oh, and don't even think about trying to chat me up. Do you ever forget what he said earlier? Don't even tweet it anymore. We're enemies. Rotate the fish mail. Did we initiate the conversation though? Oh, I'm simply glad that my son, Bayu. Oh, yep, it's the mother. Has returned as a man who can now more than carry his own weight. And unharmed too. So, dear Bayu, I don't mean to rush, but when are you planning to depart again? What? That is... What? Nothing has been decided yet, Mother. Nothing has been decided yet, Mother. Huh? I see. I'm simply concerned that, or your stay prolonged, perhaps you might fade before your duties are completed. You might fade? What does that mean? Do you not also agree, Venerable GMU? Indeed. Dear Bao, you are peerless treasure. Tarry not over long in this mundane world. Leave when the time is right and fulfill your worth. Okay, grandmother, mother. Throughout the entire familial discussion, Hongnu's expression remains the same, in that tranquil, perpetual smile. Despite his return after years of wandering met with the family's obvious push to make him leave as soon as possible, he stands unaffected, as though he were expecting this gaudy yet hollow welcome. With his attitude being so passive, I had also had no choice but to watch as a bystander. A few hours ago. Welcome to the nest of Huang Yuan, District 8. Oh no, we're in the back street still. The Panaquins be here soon. A Panaquin? Wow, so cute. That sounds just like a fancy ride. Isn't that super, Greg? Oh, yeah, son. Are you gonna Panaquin or whatever it's called to give us a ride all the way to the mansion? The usual comedy pairs, the desperate efforts to lighten the mood, are particularly appreciated today, as tragically ineffective as they seem to be. Yep, they're tragically ineffective because Jia Zichun is angry. Yes, the LCB and Jia Zichun will be heading to Grandview Garden, or Dag Yuan Huan, where one of the most prominent families of H Corp reside. If they send a whole Panaquin to pick us up, does Hongnu's family already know that you'll be participating in the family hierarchy war? No, it's unlikely that they're aware. After all, this can be assumed that the most likely reason that the company waited until last minute to release this order was to minimize the chance of information leakage. Therefore, it would be correct to presume that the Panaquin is here merely as a gesture of welcome for Honglu and Jia Zichun's return. Which means that only the invited, Honglu, Jia Zichun, and their factions can ride the Panaquin to Dag Yuan. Unfortunately, this means that the LCCB, Virgilius, and Karen won't be able to join you on this journey. That's too bad. It would be nice if we could all go there together. Just as petty as they expected for the seniors of our family. But I killed in the house a handful of more people in the fungus park of the house. It's not like they'll notice a difference. Yeah, the house is apparently fucking enormous. So big that you can get lost for months. Oh my, how touching! It looks like Miss Jia Ji-soon thinks they'll miss us too. What a thing to say to my face after that shameless backstabbing. I mean, do any of you even comprehend what it means to participate in the family hierarchy war? Nope. Honglu is... we've been told to do it, so we will. LCB isn't, smart or knowledgeable or anything like that. Do you even understand why we call it a war when the official name for it is an evaluation? You're risking your lives by getting involved in this. Once you get in there, you'll be stalked at every turn by people looking to kill you, including me. Oh, look at her expression. She doesn't like that. She doesn't want to kill us. Remember how Wei saved your life back in that fake Kez hand? Now imagine the same scenario, except this time, it'd be Wei who's there to kill you. Yeah. I must say ahead of time that this is a truly regrettable turn of events. I'd not wish to have the fight, any of you, but... Wade looked at us with an unfamiliar and cold, intense glare. Well, we feel very much the same, so, looks like we're on the same page there. This means that I'm also fair game. You're stabbing it back again, literally this time. No! Never! I wouldn't even dream doing something like that. Jia Zichun ignored Sinclair's anxious pleas and looked straight to Hong Lu. This could be the last chance to change your mind, brother. I didn't invite you to join my faction with a light heart. Besides, it's the family hierarchy war. This isn't something you can just flippantly decide that you want to participate. I know the life you've lived, Zichun. I also grew up hearing those countless tales about the family hierarchy war, just as you did. So, the weight you were feeling must be the same. Right, this is where our tenuous alliance really ends. Well, not like I care. It did drag on a little too long for a temporary alliance forged out of convenience. We're just going back to how things used to be, that's all. That's fine by me! I think that's enough chit-chat for you then. Okay, if that's what you want. Oh, Zichun. What? Please don't tell the family that I'll be participating, will you? I was told to keep this a secret for now. Tell me one reason I should do you that favor now. For someone who supposedly doesn't care, Zichun appeared rather hurt as she took a moment to glare at Hong Lu, biting her lower lip. Then suddenly strode right up to him. Is this even your call, brother? Or are you just following their orders? Jia Zichun gestured towards the rest of us with her chin. Wider participation in the family hierarchy war is already decided. If you're still curious to know my why, then... Oh, great, a bot. Goodbye, Jay Silverhand. Why the hell did they get Prime Gaming on a bot? It was created like... Oh wow, this account was created a while ago. Like a full, like 8 years ago? That's an 8-year-old account being used as a bot. Wow, that's an oldie. If you're still curious to know why, then... Zichun, do you believe that my choices carry any significant meaning? Oh, I see what's up this crap again. So you already know what participating in the war means, but you just have no idea why I'd ever ask you something like that, huh? Fine, looks like you don't even need to hear your reply. There's no point in trying with you anymore. At least I'll have fun watching how far you get with that shallow, meaningless attitude of yours. Hey, wait. Jia Zichun appeared pretty distressed after that exchange, so I was about to say something when Pilot, who had been fiddling with the radio behind Sod, began shouting urgently. Well, Major Sod, Pentagon's been seen coming this way. I'd like to chill a bit today. Yesterday was too tough. Let's head over so we can at least relax on the way there. Nope, we're taking this one. You never think twice about giving the things up to others anyway, do you, brother? Huh? What the heck do you mean? Come on, let's do this fair and square. With like, rugby scissors. Well, sure. Why not decide the highest hierarchy of the game rugby scissors too? How's that? Jia Zichun gave us a Ryugen before leaving. Wei followed her wordlessly. Boy, I thought we were finally making some friends out here. Also, looking at the background, you see this? A prosthetic head. Seems like Sinclair's dad was right. Look! Over there! There's a group waiting for a palanquin! Well, that must be the candidates the client told us about. Everyone! There's a group of hostile-looking people coming our way. Xie Yihua is unlikely to be the one to... Xie Yihua is going to be unlikely to be the one who's gathering up the candidates. Manager Esquire, it's best we take care of them before the next palanquin arrives. Yeah, what we can do, right? There we go. Do. The music is good. And they are swift, ambushing strangers. You have Min 10, S1 10, S2 is a 11 S3 is a 16 and gains Clash Power and Coin Power. Oh, that's actually pretty decent. What's your defense? Shield for every negative effect on itself. If they hit a target, get attack power. Target is Honglu, gain Clash Power and damage up. Lose 5 SP and Clash to lose. Oh my god, look at this passive. Just easy money if you hit a target. Oh no. Unclash lose. Amazing. Is Honglu here? Not yet. Yeah, target is Honglu. Gain Clash Power up and damage up next turn as well. Let's kill them. Oh, now we're deploying 7 at once. Interesting. Looks like the number of sinners we can field has gone up. Yeah, and back to like a while ago when I was fighting Ricardo. Yeah, the reason I came up with the DA characters, was because I wanted to see Rio's interact with someone who genuinely looks up to him. That's what I wanted to model, because I thought that would be fun. Just Rio having to deal with someone and be like just looking up to her and seeing her as an idol. Because Rio does not seem like she'd handle that particularly well. She'd be extremely nervous about it. Yeah, just... Oh, no. Also, is the Knuckles oh no meme from like the movies? Because I haven't seen the movies, but I've heard good things about them. Have you seen them? Are they good? Boo, ba, doo, boo, 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 boo. Kill them all. Kill them all. Just Rio trying to deal with like, I don't know how to deal with this genuine affection pointed my way. I've never felt this before. Good movies, much older me. Okay. By Manager Esquire's orders. Then ignition. 1, 2. Oh, this is nice. Do 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 do. Ba ba da ba do ba ba do boop boop. Ooh wah wah wah. Kill them all. Let the gods sort them out. Like original Sonic and that's old. Like the Sonic and Knuckles 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 and Knuckles. Featuring Knuckles. Lord, beat the pressure point crush. Kill him. Oh no. Can't let you through, bud. Give me more SD. You're great for my economy, so give me your flesh. And I'll take your bones. You can tame my flesh, so I can take your bones. Otis should probably be number 1 because she benefits the most from an extra skill slot. Yeah, we just need to get up to Magic Bullet number 4, and then we can use Otis's skill 3. Before then, it isn't worth it over the skill 2. But after at that point, if it gains enough attack weight, it's definitely worthwhile. Detonate Magic Bullet. 1, 2. So we have 1 Magic Bullet now. We only have 1 Magic Bullet. Oh no, we're not getting Magic Bullet fast. Sent the FX. Okay, let's listen to this.
Oh no.
Oh, that one. Oh, that's a classic. I didn't know that was Knuckles. I didn't know that was Knuckles. Like, at all. I'll play it for y'all to hear. Just give me a sec. Actually, no, I can't download that. Damn it, it's not a downloadable one. Killed him. But yeah, that is an oldie. I have heard that in a lot of places. Oh no. Arcana Pierce. 1, 2, 3. God, a 20 clasher at base is absurd. 1, 2, 3. Magic Bullet Fire. Otis? Why did you attack our allies? Did you see that? She attacked Ishmael and Dawn. Oh, y'all heard it? Oh, it went through the soundboard microphone. Okay. No more signs of energy reinforcement, Executive Manager. Read the skills? I'll read them next, yeah. Hell, at least there's an end to them this time. These guys that attacked when we first got here were endless. That's because we walked right into a trap then. Shallow, but still. Anyways, Zichun appeared pretty hurt by that, didn't she? I didn't need to read the skills. I looked at the clash values for the skills. It was just a skill 1 of 10, skill 1 with a max roll of 10, a skill 2 with a max roll of 11, and a skill 3 with a max roll of 16. Base roll of 16 with it that could get up to a 20 clashing if they managed to inflict enough negative effects on us. And I realized, oh, these guys are just pushovers. So I didn't need to read anything else. Honestly, though, I get why she feels so betrayed. Also, yes, Project Moon fans, we can't read. Remember all those stories about Hong's family we heard? Imagine you're one of those kids, thinking you finally found, like, a potential ally in your family. Only for this to pretty much stab you in the back last minute. Yeah, right? It's really awkward for me, too. Even though I wasn't exactly involved. Saud chimed in nonchalantly as though it wasn't her who pulled the plug on our alliance at the last second. Anyways, where's our escort? I can't imagine H-Corp can't afford to send the guards with the Paniquin. If this family loved each other enough to send escorts for their safety, I doubt they'd be holding a cutthroat ceremony like this family hierarchy evaluations. It's a world where might makes right, where the strong prey on the weak. People won't bat an eye even if one of the dozens of candidates is found dead in some ditch on the road. Sorry, Honglu. I must have been running my mouth again without thinking about how it sounds. Someone usually stopped me before I got too far. Yep, Effie. Don't worry. You didn't say anything wrong. It took me a while to realize that other families weren't like this, but there is no reason to be upset by the way the things are. That feels wrong. Be upset, my guy. They're very much an abusive family. What the hell is this white stuff? The bell tolls. Anyway, I need to grab some more water. I need to hydrate or dehydrate. So I will be back in like 2 minutes, like max. See you in a bit. I back. It's time to continue the story. Also, I've grabbed cookies. Cookies are good. Especially homemade cookies. Homemade cookies are so good. So glad I don't use them. What's that ominous metallic noise? Alright, let's begin again. The tolling of the bells. Bells with that of resonance unlike any of other, normally marked by their clarity. This bell's muddled, as if it tolls for ill fortune on the horizon. Wow, that bell sure is a resounding reminder that I'm home again. Wow, that bell sure is a resounding reminder that I'm home again. After Yi Sang says it symbols ill fortune and bad times ahead, Hong Lu says, yeah, that's why I know I'm home. It's the bell that tolls every once in a while. You can hear its resonance from anywhere in Hong Yuan. Anywhere in Hong Yuan? Wow. It's restructuring day. What? What is that? Is that... No, not kanji. Romanji? No. It's probably... I'm not sure if that's Korean or Chinese. I doubt it's Japanese. I'm gonna guess Korean. Restructuring day. Why did they include the original language, though? Huh? But the restructuring day already... She trails off, unable to finish her sentence, as a brutal scene unfolds behind us. Wow. Are you guys seeing this? The buildings are all starting to shift. Yep, we saw it last time. It's restructuring time. It was as Ishmael said, the buildings, all tethered to a complicated network of rails, were either rising or sinking into the earth. Movement has been observed from every building in the vicinity. Everything is changing. The localized shifting of the structures we'd observed yesterday night were not as sweeping as this. What you saw last night must have been a pre-motion of the restructuring day, nudging some buildings to their positions for a smoother overall redistribution of space. Now this is the real deal. Huh, that whole mess was just premonition? It's a remnant of an old H-Corp that was here long before the current Hong Yuan. This structure has been here for a while, so we can't quite know the nature or the purpose of its singularity, but at the moment, they shift based on current H-Corp's restructuring standards. The world's assembly shifts overnight. Yet those who toiled and tailed have not to fear. Is it not joyous to have a place to rest your feet tonight? To those who weren't availed of fortune, this is simply the reality to bear. Only choice is to retreat in silence, to accept your fate as one might. Await the coming month, ponder how one might save their skin. How many shall plummet today? How many shall remain? Hold on not to all things too tight. For you may lose sight of when to let go. In feign ignorance with you must take flight. What? Oh, there's people coming down. The consequences of reassembly for the evicted is an endless plummet. What a terribly distressing sight to behold, unable to do aught but to help. Is this another one of H-Corp's idiosyncrasies? I don't know. Didn't other nests also have their own measures of one's wealth? As T-Corp makes use of time as currency. Exactly! H-Corp's measure of wealth in the currency is based on how much space the person owns, measured by a scale they call rooms. Id est. The measure of one's space is the measure of one's wealth. Exactly. So once every month, the worth of each person's labor and the quantity of their income are measured to determine how much space they're assigned. Oh god. So they can just kick me out of my home for no reason? What the? What kind of ridiculous rule is that? Well, it might appear like that to outsiders like us, but the calculations behind these redistributions are meticulously designed and have been here for a long time, so it seems to me that everyone just accepts them as a natural part of their lives. Have you seen this happen in person too, Honglu? This restructuring day? I have. Sometimes I'd watch the cityscape from behind the railings of my room. It happened far, far away from me, but I could see it all very well. The railings of your room? More signs of used child. Even when they were already neon bright and flashing and massive. His expression remains tranquil and still as he calmly reminisces. It was like the within when he was merely watching the featureless scenery passing by. Dagyuan, my old home, was never too concerned about the restructuring days. We get more rooms some days, but we never, ever shrink. So, I've never been affected by these restructuring days. I only ever witnessed them as they happened beneath me, high up in my room. You're... Oh, fine. Thought it was anything you could have done, but... You just sat on your hands and watched all the shite. Heathcliff trailed off, but I could see that he was gritting his teeth. The Pentagon's coming! And there's your ride! I think we've chatted enough, so let's get you guys going. This is a palanquin? Yes, palanquin. Looks like it's a palanquin large enough to comfortably seat a big crowd of people together. Young Master Jiabaoyu and his 12 honored guests, is that correct? It's 13 to be exact. But I thought Saud wasn't invited? Whoa, hold your horses. I was told that young Master Baoyu's faction was just 12 people. Upon hearing that, Saud began aggressively striding towards him, causing the palanquin bearer to shrink in fear. You go, girl. Whoa, slow down, lady. We are 12 people. What's wrong? I mean, don't tell me this thing looks like a normal contributing member of a clan to you. Eh? The fuck, Saud? I didn't expect you to suddenly commit a racial microaggression. Saud suddenly grabbed my shoulders and presented me like before the bear, like it's some sort of product. I mean, that's a pretty unique head this one's got there. Don't think I've ever seen anything like it around here in Hongyuan, but isn't that just a prosthetic? In the shape of a clock, I guess, but still. I mean, let me ask you something. Can you imagine why anyone in their right mind would stick a clock where their head's gotta go? Even if they were hurting for cash. No way, ma'am. Never. No way more versatile biomodifications available here in Hongyuan than whatever that hack job is. No one in their right mind would. Exactly, right? No idea what went down, but this fellow here sure seems to have us fallen on hard times. Too bad we live in a world where such misfortunes can befall an honest soul like them. Oh boy, oh boy. Looks like this one's got scammed. Nasty scam too. Whatever backstreets they got that from must have been a real scoundrel who did it. Wow, she is fully hustling this dude. And look, even the clock isn't on time, and this poor person is barely conscious. Look, all I can do is make these weird ticking noises because they don't even have a mouth. Those are some pretty darn hurtful things to say, but I decided not to take them all at face value. It's pretty obvious that she was trying to do. Somebody tell Saud I'm getting dizzy. Good grief, you weren't kidding! Who could have done something so awful? It's working? What? It's a real blessing that young Master Baoyu's got such a kind-hearted soul. He simply could not walk past the Timepiece Emporium selling this human being like there's some toy or tool, so he picked them up to get their head replaced with something proper. Hongyuan's got more than enough resources for something like that, right? Oh, well, you're not wrong there. It's really easy to swap out your whole body as long as you've got the cash to burn. What? A new head? For me? Right? See what I mean? So, that's why they told you that Master Baoyu only has 12 people in his faction, including yours truly. Well, I see your point, but we can't just let all of us board, yes? Our young master fully understands the moral conundrum you found yourself in, so we'd like to offer you this tiny, tiny token of appreciation. She's bribing him now, of course. Saud produced some bills from her pocket and smoothly slid them into the Panaconnabear's own. Oh man, old lady, you really shouldn't do this. I really shouldn't. Oh, and another thing. I'm sure I don't need to tell you about this, but if a word of this gets out, things might get pretty messy for both of us. And that doesn't have to happen, doesn't it? Indubitably, ma'am. I'm doing this purely out of the goodness of my heart after all. What's a free ride to the untrodden, eh? She is now threatening him because he has accepted her bribe. Fucking go, girl. Oh, seems like me that the blokes doing this really out of interest in the fairness of the wall. Alright, stop gossiping over there and get on board. Fucking go, girl. Wait, are we leaving Pilot all alone here? Pilot seemed to have noticed me staring in his direction. He stopped fidgeting with the radio and waved at us. Don't you worry about me and have a safe trip over there. I've got some stuff to handle on the outside. Wait, this is just straight up a car. This is just straight up a car. Limousine. Cars exist. Okay. This design is akin to more an extravagant limousine than a palanquin. Oh, look, a bottle of champagne. Can I chug this? Of course not. Drinking on the mission is... Okay. With a quick clap, Soud promptly put an end to the hubbub the unexpectedly flashy appearance of the palanquin had caused. Her demeanor had shifted entirely into that of a calm and collected strategist, a far cry from the person who was chatting up a storm with the bearer just a minute ago. Time to get to work, everyone. Perfection. Oh, looks like fog is literally blocking us off from Hong Yuan. Oh, we go up far. That's not ominous at all. And it goes down far, too. That's also not ominous. 8.3. Disruption. I want to adjust this layout. Lobotomy Ego Magic Bullet goes first because she gets the most benefit from having more skill slots. Boop-a-doo. Actually, Honglu, I'll swap you out for Pegboard Harpooner because I want to see if you have any unique effects yet in this game. Benyo. Wait. Something's going on outside. Not long after Soud paused over Otis's remark, a grating speaker whine rang out, followed by the worried voice of the bearer on the other end. We're under attack! I thought things were going a little too easy. It's no surprise that other candidates are trying to eliminate us just in case. Why am I not surprised? Time to kill some little boys. I'll have a look at their skills this time. It's the same dudes, but one of them is better suit. Pressure point penetration, pressure point crush, palanquin crush. Easy money. Oh no. Sanity is agitated. And then you are a swift pursuing stranger. You are different. Never mind, you have the exact same skills and the exact same passives. Do you just do a different damage type? Nope, same damage type. Why are they even separate? 1, 2, 3. Hong Lu does not have a sass effect. Let's take them out. A cheerful hunt ends. I love this animation. Wait for it. Yeep. That little sparkle when he closes his eyes, amazing. Just a... Yep, I'm your fabulous. The magic circle. A mark of villainy has been inflicted. And they have gained wings. Okay. The Knight's Sanctuary. Unopposed. Favored. I need to get my magic bullet up. Favored. Unopposed. 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 Akana beats! 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Sadly, their attack skills didn't have any funny things in them. I like the passive though, just... Oh no. unopposed, dominating, unopposed, dominating, neutral, unopposed, unopposed. Kill! Trace the sight and sound. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Almost entirely tails. Wow. It shall be done. Only the last coin was tails. And if any other coin was tails other than that one, I mean heads, was other than just that last one, we would have won. We would have killed, staggered him. The second skill would have gone through. Do 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 do. Bow bow bow. Wow. Do. Get more magic bullet. We're almost at 4, and then I can use the skill. Skill 3. This is why Otis stays there. Actually, I could have probably just used the instead of using a skill 1, I could have used the defense, because I'm pretty sure that gives magic bullet. Oh, whatever. We've reached it. Yeah. This is fun. And besides, I've beaten both of the previous games, so I generally know basically everything there is about it. Do do do. This music is so goddamn good. Magic bullet fire. Magic bullet fire. 2 in quick succession. Will drain my SP through the floor, so I'll only use 1. And don't want to get a magic bullet with that. Come on. Take them out. Yeah, regular encounters. Where am I? Oh, you're trying to play you're planning to play the game. Yeah, it's fun. I am in the US. I'm located in the US. Forewarning, if you are here to advertise your art or ask, or like, just basically just advertise your art, I am not currently looking for an artist. Not a mark against you, it just happened twice. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-ba-do-boo-boo. Ba-ba-do-ba-do-ba-ba-do-boo-boom. Boom-boom-boom-boom-boom-boom. Wow, 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 yeah. Oh, now I have a roll. Now I have roll swap Limbus Company in my head. It's not it's not about anything y'all said. It's just entirely just that would be interesting. But who would swap roles? Because we kind of need to know a lot of stuff to do that. You don't know nearly enough for it.
의의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니 내일은 더 떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
Disruption 2.
애고 침식도 양호. 아마도.
There's more goons. Otis, do you have a clash? Yes, you do. That's what you wanted. Good. I need Otis to clash and get her SP up. Otherwise, she won't be able to use Magic Bullet at full power. Ward, Panic Wind Bearer, Panic Flare. There we go. Huh. I didn't realize, but I still have mainly pride skills, huh? Considering I have... Yeah, she has the 3 out. 3 of her skills are pride. Favored, unopposed. Favored. Gain a magic bullet. Favored, unopposed. Dominating, unopposed, Bow wow. Come on. Arcana Pierce. Take them out. Oh, stagger. Good enough for me. I forgive you, Roja. I'm sorry, how did Otis get staggered? Well, everyone else is staggered. But how? I didn't think that could happen. Trace the sight and sound, kill them all. 1, 2, dead. Death right proc? No death right proc. Yield my flesh. Magic bullet Otis still only has 1. Unopposed, unopposed, dominating unopposed. Dominating unopposed, dominating unopposed, unopposed. Yep, reset back to the beginning. Okay, there we go. Detonate magic bullet. Get your SP up, Otis, because I want you to use the magic bullet skill. And you can't do that if you are at low SP. Okay, 3 magic bullet. Just need 1 more. We need more SP. Command your SP as Otis. Do 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 do. Bow now, wow wow wow. She needs 1 more. There we go. And we got 2 clashes for her. So that's perfect. Okay, let's go. Otis, just get your clashes done. And then you can finally fire the magic bullet. Yep. Magic bullet class 4. 1, 2, 36 SP. A little lower than I would have liked. 1, 2. Magic bullet fire. Dominating unopposed, unopposed, unopposed. Yeet, 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 yeet. It seems I apparently was right about what are the other officers here. Yeah. Yep, the level 1 thug's older brothers. Level 1 thug, level 50 mob boss. It just shows Ricardo. I still can't believe Ricardo just decided to show up again. Also, welcome, Ms. Liz. Yeah, I saw it earlier. I just love the... Oh, just... easy money. Oh, no. The fact it's called Oh No is just amazing. I love it. And now they're all dead. Goodbye. Two down. Blink step, kill the last, please. Yep, there we go. Glad to have you here, Ms. Liv. How y'all doing? Doing good? Nice. We've made it to the pedals. There we go. We have left the Panaquin. Entering Dagyuan now! Despite some troubles on the way, it seemed that we managed to arrive at our destination mostly unhurt. Dagyuan, Honglu's old home. We're running out of time. Faust, I'm sure you understood the most important part of my plan, right? It is unlikely to be a pleasant sight to behold. Well, Purgasnot has given you tail over pulls, but that's what Ego Shards. It gave you nothing? How many pulls did you do? Well, Purgasnot was extraordinarily kind to me. My first 10 pull was both of the announcers. Oh, you did 12 10 pulls? Oh, God. And nothing? Not even a single thing? Oh. Wow, the gotcha luck hated you this time. Yeah. I got everyone and had to use the, whatever it's called to guarantee the ego drop. I got the Dawn Ego via Pity. And then I've acquired Magic Bullet Otis and Solament Yi Sang via Shards, alongside Lantern Dawn and Hook Honglu. Remember, the plan hands on your patience, everyone. You have to remain calm and wait, even if they freak out and actively try to kill you. There's a chance they might panic and immediately order for the sinners to be executed on the spot. However, it is unlikely that the person whose responsibility is to judge the next family hierarch of Hong Yuan will make such a hasty response. Exactly! Everything's gonna be fine as long as the deceiver decider has the capability for patience. The full stop Alvis announcer. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I feel so bad for you. Huh? Execution? What? Great! I'll follow up with a subsequent contact once you've safely completed the first round of the evaluations. After that cryptic exchange with Faust, Saud leaped gracefully off the moving palanquin as Heathcliff murmured in his half-sleep. We watched her grow smaller and smaller as the distance grew between us grew. What really caught our eyes were the scattered humans that the restructuring day had evicted from their homes. Yeah, this has been a pattern with Walpurgis. Oh, I didn't roll for Capo Salt. I don't know who he is or who he's based on, but I was like, I already have Kim Salt, and I like Kim Salt, so I'm not gonna go for that. They are trying to drag their broken bodies off the road, sobbing and writhing. This is horrible. There isn't anything we can do to help, but such sense of futility and powerlessness will negatively impact the efficiency performance of your professional obligations. Apple Salt is hype moments and aura, but more. So just like Kim Salt, when you finally get yield my flesh to lose a fucking clash. On purpose. Repeated exposure of similar stimuli is recommended to desensitize oneself to the sensation. So, Hong Lu, how do you feel about going back home after so long? Sinclair changed the subject. Fucking fair. I don't know. Hype moments in aura, but it was nearly your entire kit. Oh my god. I don't know. Don't need to ask him, lad. No, it can't be easy. As for me, blimey, I hesitated almost 1,000 times. Wondering if I should just turn around and leave. What if I knocked on those gates? But Heathcliff came to a suffocating stop, his voice trembling lightly as he did so. Yeah. You like unbreakable coins? I'll make your entire kit unbreakable coins. That's surely not broken in the slightest. The other sinners stared at him in confused silence. What? What is it? Why'd you stop in the middle of a... wow, look at these cool windows. I think we can swap them out with other images. I'm sorry. A 5-coin skill? That would be absurd if it hit all heads. It doesn't matter, like, if you stack, like, coin plus boost, that'd be absurd. Yeah, Dante's just like, we don't want to bring up Heathcliff's trauma. I quickly tried to swerve from the subject again, but all I got was Ishmael's scolding glare that seemed to wordlessly tell me, not the time! Cough, cough. I remember what happened each time one of us returned to the part of the city that held our memories. Memories of happiness, anger, sorrow, and joy. As we traveled, I remember that we were all looking at the sceneries only they could see. Roja, you awkwardly tried your best to crack jokes. Sinclair, you tried your best to hold back the welling tears. Again and again. He's saying you shut your eyes for a long, long time. Ishmael, you couldn't stop talking to yourself while glaring down at the lake's surface. And Heathcliff, I saw you scared and anxious, shaping your hair over and over again. Yeah, he just works by himself. You didn't even emphasize the theme. You've really been watching us closely, huh? Did we? Spring leaves, petals scatter, and all shall turn around to find the doors to which they belong and return forevermore. I think everyone has a small mound of petals they gathered for themselves. Yep, just like Malfaust. Honestly, sure. Just I'll check if I see it, if I have it on the thing. Well, I don't. Why do I care about something like that? Then you simply haven't discarded them yet. There was still a transparent smile on his face, but I think I saw a burrowing, seeking shadow behind it. Oh. Flashback! The moment I felt that, a familiar light came into view. The flashback machine! And I immediately understood what was going on. The golden bow was close, and it was resonating with Honglu's fathoms. They watch the flower burial of mine and mock away. Who lays me to rest once I die? Somewhere in Dongyuan, past. When spring passes, youth passes, as wrinkles shear it all away. Flowers pass, people pass, and ignorant they remain to where they hie. Huh? Why do you always recite these strange, complicated poems, Dayu? There's baby Honglu. There are plenty of ways to remain young, aren't there? Because we didn't see the snow in our hair to know spring will pass. Why are you cleaning up those fallen petals? Just float them way downstream. You'll get dirt on your hands. And be so wasteful? How will we hear the sound of falling rain once we sweep all the petals away? This is a remembrance of a rainy day, so I'm gonna treasure it. Besides, these beautiful blossoms will get so dirty in the stream if we let them float away. So please, don't scatter all the petals from your embrace, big bro Baoyu. Oh, so Dayu is his little sister? Honglu. Is there anyone you miss here at Dongyuan? No, there isn't. But how's that possible? Isn't your family here and a bunch of other people who are so important to you? Well, as long as I believe them to be doing well, there isn't any need for me to yearn to see them again. Do you still treasure your petals? No. I scattered them all the day I departed my home. He scattered his hope. So my rainy days are now silent. He has given up. Rainy days, happy days, none of those shall appear to him now. Only endless, dreary skies with no rainfall. I see. You saw that, didn't you, Dante? You saw my memory. I did. Honglu laughed. He wasn't surprised or angry that I peered into his memories. Do you want to tell us about your parents? Or, yeah, you talked about your grandmother pretty often, right? What kind of people are they? Sinclair added carefully. Maybe he was trying to commiserate, tenuous as that connection might have been. We were headed to his home to meet his family anyway. They're both very wise in the ways of the world. Grandmother always treated me preciously. So did my mother and my father. We're almost there. I can see the garden. I'm sorry, that's the garden? This is one massive garden. We still have some time before we get to the main buildings. I remember the days when deer and hares would frolic out here in the garden. Well, I can see myself taking a long walk around here, take a whole day and then some to cover the entire grounds. I usually lingered only around my room. It's dangerous to stray too far, after all. It's dangerous? Why? There's the stranger danger, getting lost, getting targeted. Besides, it's very dark at night. Well, that ain't a very big deal, ain't it? Kids run around, scrape their faces on the branches, trip and eat shot in the pavement all the time. I'm sure you would have run freely around the garden, Heathcliff. But it's important to always be careful. When I was 5, someone had lathered a deadly poison on a random tree branch. Poison? I had a little brother who liked to frolic like you do, Heathcliff. But by some coincidence, he happened to be running around the same tree that had its branches lathered with poison. What happened to your child thereafter? I'm sure he got better. Zyron told me he'll be just fine after 100 nights rest. And because Zyron was always so smart, I'm sure it happened exactly as she said. Fucking dark. Rewards earned. And we'll do one more. 8-6. Also, friend code is... It's this thing, right? The number right here. Do I remember that right, or was I wrong? Yeah. So what is going off? Oh, here we go. There's no need for Shuri Purple Prose expressing... Oh, no, let me see the other one. Condolences. Yep. I shall make this oath to the hidden dragon. Do 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 do. Yep. Feel free to ask for a friend to try to add me to your friends. I have 9 in total. Actually, let me check if I have more salt. Oh, I can't check. I can't select it from here. Pity. Remember, Celian Dawn is watching you. Yes, all hail Celian Dawn. She is almighty and all worshipped. Entering Daihuatin now. Grand Flower Hall. It wasn't long before our arrival to a new place within Dongyuan was made known by the Palanquin Bearer's sonorous announcement. More buildings? What's Donghuating mean anyway? Grand Flower Hall, so I think you could call it a place for banquets. Huh. So you host banquets in this village-sized venue? Is that a lake over there? Oh wow, they are super fucking rich. Nope, it's a pond. A pond? Damn. Once we arrive, we'll find ourselves a welcoming party for Zichun and me. Roja, you should be able to stuff yourself to your heart's content. This time. It's been a while, hasn't it? I don't think I've ever been excited in a long time. Whoa, is that a ship over there? You have a ship? Yep. We sometimes go out boating. Oh, and Zichun's building is right across that pond. I'm sorry, Zichun's building? You each get a building of your own? Yes, we do. So when I first departed from Hongyuan, I found the concept of an entire family living under the same roof so fascinating. Alas, it has been quite a challenge for thy family to see one another. And that's exactly why we each get a building. Are we even talking about the same thing here? Alack for woe! We could have merely enjoyed our vacations at young Honglu's residence all along! That wouldn't have worked, Don Quixote. When I left home, grandmother and the elders really impressed upon me that the footsteps shall eventually bring you home when the time is right. Thus, witness, and only witness, as much as the world as you may before you make your return. I was wondering when that would be, but time really slipped through our fingers, and just like that, they brought me here. Most sinners did not welcome their turn. Some of them were even terrified of it. Sometimes they'd confront what they'd been avoiding all their lives. And for some, important things that were once forgotten or lost were waiting for their return. But their reluctance is really not surprising at all. I don't think I'd welcome an opportunity to get my memories back with open arms if it was thrust upon me out of nowhere. Especially if I was getting dragged there against my will. But despite the fact it couldn't be more obvious that his turn had arrived, Honglu was as tranquil as he always was. He's always been able to remain aloof no matter what happens. Maybe it won't be different this time, either. But even so, can I judge that so hastily? Young Senpai of the Gia family has returned! Again, with the penguin pair's deep, roll-throated pronunciation of our arrival. Door opened. Here we are. You must be so tired. Come in, come in. Leave behind the sinners who were still reeling from the astronomical level of opulence they display. Honglu bounced off lightly off the pinnacle and nosed into the building. Quite the light-footed steps he take, unhindered by excitement nor trepidation. Right? Rich boy's not got nothing to fear, because he uses this kind of poshness. That's all this is. Clearly, this may be a subtle expression of the teensy part of him that longs to see his family again. Once we all left the Palanquin, I found myself beset by overwhelming facilities and objects of great magnitude. Just how many servants do they have? Ah. Grandmother will visit us once Zoo Hour arrives. The banquet will start then, I think. Zoo Hour? A Zoo Hour refers to the time between... So it's at 8. No, not 8. Yes, 8. Between 7 and 9. New times are used in certain hours of the East. In addition, it would be best to remember that Honglu's grandmother, Jia Mu, is the hierarch of Jia Yuan. It would not be an incorrect assessment to see her as the ruler of Hong Yuan, the head of H Corp. Your relative is the head of a wing, I see. Yes, they'll should be handing that over to the next heir pretty soon. Why now? What does she see to achieve by abdicating at this precise time? Oda says she probably saw an ulterior motive behind every move. Inquired. She's been saying that her time would eventually come. That she's carried this responsibility for too long. But she'd be pretty shocked to hear that she'll be taking part in her family hierarchy war. I don't know about that. Maybe she'll take it well. There's never been a reason for me to bother participating, but there wasn't a reason for me to not either. Hey, there's Zichun way over there. Looks like they both arrived safely. Jia Zichun, who arrived before us, shot off the briefest glance before looking away with exaggerated disinterest. Zichun just turned her back on us. Well, it didn't take long for things to become super awkward. Ooh, we must capture this opportunity to see ourselves a dink at the young Zichun. Too late. We're forever banned from ever getting anywhere near her. That's what we're for! Yes, Dawn, I know you desire Yuri with Zichun, but wait. Have patience, the Yuri will come. We're no longer Zichun's faction. Our hostility is to be expected. Things have changed. Us versus them, and group versus outgroup. Deception and treachery are natural parts of war. An ally of today may as well become an enemy of tomorrow. And that's a funny way to say I don't have any friends. What did you just... there are my parents. Hold on, we're just walking right up to them? Why at least tell us their names? Father's name is Zhang of the Jia family. And in Dongyuan, they call my mother Lady Wang. I greet you for the first time since my departure. There's his father, there's his mother. Jia Zhang, value of the Jia family, has returned home. You're early. Dear Value, it's been too many years. To see you again after so long, it is so good to see your face. Okay, but you see that crease between her brow? Doesn't seem like she's being fully honest there. I don't know what she even say. The father, Jia Zhang's eyes dart nervously between us and Honglu. Meanwhile, his mother gingerly brings him in for a careful embrace, as though she was in the presence of something so utterly, deeply moving. It was more than the pure joy of reunion. So they're Honglu's parents. Thank you so much for your hospitality. You've certainly spared no expenses. So, who are these people you've come with? Well, there aren't too many of them. They are my friends I made out in the world. At least he's not introducing himself as our lackeys, like a certain someone I know. Oh wait, that's... Honglu's mother slowly turns around to look at us. I mean, it's a weird thing to say, but somehow it almost felt like she was looking down at each of us, one by one, seeing us as lesser. I am so glad to meet you. Values has always been such a stubborn child. I'm sure he was quite the handful to accompany on your journeys. I hope you can still embrace him despite every... Stubborn? Honglu? Whatever it was she said, they don't seem at all too happy to hear that. Dear Value, why do you allow your friends to call you by that name? What of your noble, blessed name, bestowed upon you by the revered Zhang Ren, our elders? What's going on with her? Hong Lu reached out and, gently yet indifferently, held his mother's violently trembling hands.
당연하잖아요.
Of course I would, mother. Because the name is too noble indeed. Yes. It's not a name that any rabble should so heedlessly speak. Of course. Do you also have an old name and a new name? Well, don't you remember? Back in P Corp, Wei called Honglu Young Master Bao Yu. Also, remember how he announced himself before that duel on the day we arrived at H Corp? He announced himself as Bao Yu of the Geo family. I thought it was a pseudonym back then, though, given the circumstances. Well, I thought calling like your real name was gonna cheapen its nobility or whatever. It's just a name, so you can say it as many times as you want, and it won't depreciate whatever its value it has. Oh, but some people do actually believe that it does, I suppose. It was wise of you to refrain from using that name. Right. Let your precious name be known amongst the plebeian populace is to encourage knives in the dark to strike, even here too. It is as your mother says. Wait, were your true name to be made known, any individual with a passing connection to H Corp would have easily connected you to Hong Yuan. It is said that most names are repositories of their keeper's origins. In the eastern region of the city, when the parents name their children, they imbue them with meaning. It carries their wish for their child's place and use in the world. You, what's your name mean? My name? My name is a culmination of wishes, not only those of my parents, but those of many more. It means that I was born with a precious jade. Jia Bao Yu. It's awful. Hong Lu's better. At least try to whisper. I'll call the rich boy whatever I want. I'm not forced to call him Young Master Bao Yu or some servile shit like that. I'll take a punch or two from the guide. I could feel the horrified gaze of the servants staring at us. I don't mind, so please continue to call me Hong Lu if you want. Please seat yourselves, honored guests. The food will be served soon. Oh. The food is here. That's so much food. Oi, what's all this? Do they actually expect us to eat all this? I don't think I've ever been intimidated by food before. And Dante doesn't eat. There was quite literally a mountain of dishes on the table, and I was starting to wonder if the purpose of these dishes was more to flaunt their wealth than to feed us a reasonable amount of food. What a feast! I can ask her, refills, right? Yes. Anyway, what's up with those empty seats over there? Are we still killing time for some guests to arrive? I don't think so. They're probably seats for my older siblings somewhere in Dogyuan. They probably just didn't want to attend. This is a banquet to welcome me, after all. I'm sure they believe it's a waste of time to attend. Man, there better be some real busy schedules to miss this. Giamio, better be your presence graces us! Giamio, better be your presence graces us! Within the announcement, utter silence quickly devoured the busy hubbub of the banquet. Those who were sitting quickly rose to their feet and bowed, while those who were standing knelt down on all fours, their backs bent so low that their foreheads were nearly touching the floor. Oh, that's more Heisho, and the woman walking out between them, the crowd itself parting from the middle by her sheer presence. Oh, there's grandmother. Was Hong Lu's grandmother, the family hierarch of H Corp, and its chief executive director. Jia Mu's presence was at once warm, gentle, yet immense and overwhelming, like a personification of an insurmountable mountain. We are graced by your presence, Venerable Jia Mu. We are graced by your presence, Venerable Jia Mu. What? Should we bow too? I don't think you could bow any lower with your face halfway in that bowl, so you should be fine. Probably? But she's surrounded by Heisho too, I think. Guys, everything's gonna be fine as long as we don't do anything stupid. Oh, someone's gonna do something stupid. As everyone was bowing to Jiamu, awe and humbled, only Hong Lu looked straight at Jiamu without bowing. Then he got up from his seat and walked towards her. Hong Lu, why? It has been some time, grandmother. Please ascend, young Master Bao Yu. It seemed that special permission was needed to even stand next to her, as Hongyu was allowed to approach her only after the servant gave him the go-ahead. Little Belle, you must have walked and toiled tirelessly on your journey home. Not at all, grandmother. I was able to learn so many new things, thanks to everyone who treated me so nicely. Had you sought to master the art of learning, no master, regardless of pursuit, would have been of our reach. You could have learned so much in the halls of erudition from them. Yet the words taught from sheer sheets of paper are simply that, words on paper. We wished that you, dear Baoyu, would learn more of the secular world, do not let flow betwixt your fingers the time that is given to you. I know this opportunity is more than what I deserve, grandmother. I appreciate your return all the same, that you have designed to return before me ere my abdication of the great responsibility. Verily, it appeared that young Hung Lu shined at the Lim Juice Company at Gun Church. She's chewing while talking. Don't know. Grand Churishmo? What's that? Can the two of you stop babbling with your mouths full? Yep, knew it. Young masters from families most eminent are often sent out to the world on a grand tour. This coin was this practice Gran Turismo, if not willed, before they commence their public activities. The purpose is to learn the varied experiences that cannot be gained from books, to grow familiar with the world outside. I heard that you met with Zichun in the world not long ago. I have. A bright child she is, well prepared to take on the challenge of the family hierarchy evaluations, I presume. I agree. I'm sure Zichun will wisely overcome the childs. Indeed. Have you paid a visit to the revered elders, then? I will, soon. Oh, that is the first time he's been anything other than tranquil. Like, look, he has a different expression. Lady Wang, ascend here as well. With your mercy, Jiamu, of course. Honglu's mother hurried up to where Jiamu stood. It must cause your heart great distress to have your one and only son depart his home, to wander the world beyond the hedges. Of course not, Jiamu. Oh, I am simply so glad that my son, Baoyu, has returned as a man who can now more than carry his own weight. And unharmed, too. Thus, dear Baoyu, I don't mean to rush, but when are you planning to depart again? Yes, I beat Ricardo. You fell asleep, of course. Sleep well. Yes, we beat Ricardo. The dude who was, like, acting like, yeah, got his ass beat and died because, like, a dude showed up and apparently was, just testing him. It just killed him instantly, like, with no trouble. And then Ricardo got team rocketed. He got blasted off into the sky, and a glint of light shined while he's screaming, "I'll be back for you!" So he got team rocketed. Nothing has been decided yet, Mother. He simply did. The buildings hit him. The buildings decided to throw a punch, and the buildings hit him in the face, and he got sent flying like Team Rocket. I see. I am simply concerned that were your stay to be prolonged, perhaps you might fade before your duties are completed. What does that mean? Oh yeah, now that little thing from our eyes is gone. Oh, it's back. Complete your duties and return soon so that the agreement GMU has so graciously made for us is fulfilled. Indeed. Lose not, forget not. You are our family's one and only Jade. Yes, the buildings punched him. Dear Bao, you are peerless treasure. Tarry not over long in this mundane world. Leave when the time is right and fulfill your worth. Okay, grandmother, mother. Yes, also, Xana, you have woken up just in time for me to end the stream. You have perfect timing for this. Yeah, there we go. We have made it. We have made it to Canto 8, the most recent Canto that was released only a couple weeks ago. And yes, the buildings did hit him, because the buildings in H-Corp move around. Do you know how in T-Corp, like, your wealth is displayed by how many hours you can have in a day? And, like, the richest people have, like, over 100 hours in a day. Every single day. In H-Corp, like T-Corp, your wealth is displayed by how much space you own. It is calculated based on some kind of measurement, but how wealthy you are is shown by how much space you have. The more wealthy, the more space. And it is everything is automatically restructured in accordance with these laws. So if you lose your money, your house disappears and you lose it instantly. There's no getting it back. It's just gone now. It runs away from you and it goes to someone else because they're more wealthy now. That just happens in H Corp, apparently. Yeah, there we go. Ugh. We have done it. We've made it all the way to Canto 8. I'll Enko Fallen restore this. Thank y'all for being here. Well, Purgus Noct is about to end, and T Corp Otis is going to take their place, along with the T Corp Bakgak rerun with Intervallo. I dispensed Yiseng. I got a decent chunk of the Walpurgis Noct units. I'm just missing the egos, 5 triple zeros and 5 egos. So there we go. Oh, he did. Oh, Honglu does not care. Honglu did not care. Honglu. So at the end of the Canto, Jia Zichun came up to us and was like, hey, so Honglu says he doesn't care about the hierarchy evaluation, so can you guys become part of my faction and help me out? And like Faust was like, good idea, and Dante was like, good idea, we'll do it. And then when we finally got back to like and heard from upper management said, no, you're not allowed to do that. Instead, you will go into Daikuan and present Honglu as your candidate for the hierarchy evaluation. And Honglu just simply said, okay, I don't care. He just simply said okay, because that is all Honglu does. He has given up on gathering petals, joy, sorrow. He simply lets the petals scatter and lets all emotion be washed away from him in an endless sea of tranquility. Yeah. So thank y'all for being here. It's been a pleasure streaming with y'all. And I'm glad to have finally made it all the way here. It took like a couple months at least, but I've caught up to Limbus after being like entirely new to it. Yeah. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor that he brought up. Scattering petals. It was like, gather all your petals into a pile so that when the rain comes, it hits the petals and you can still hear it. You can still feel your sorrow and your joy, but if you scatter the petals into the river, then when the rain falls, it will be silent as ever, and you will not be able to discern one emotion from another. It's a metaphor. Now, thank y'all for being here. It's been a pleasure with y'all. I hope you'll have a great time with, I'll see y'all again on Thursday for some more Blue Archive. I'm not gonna do Moa Talk on Thursday because I want to finish Volume 1, Chapter 2, because I have been told some good things about Volume 3 and just like some interesting interactions in there. That's the one where Hanako shows up. So I want to get to that quicker. And also we've worked through a decent chunk of them, so. Okay, that will be everything for today. I hope y'all have a good time. And I'll see you later. Have a good night, have a good day, good mid-morning, good afternoon. No matter what time it is, I hope you have a good time. See you later.